Call you off camera.
Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Every day we are dying and the people they are crying. Every other one is giving up, and nobody's showing love. Our head is from above. You're the only one to show me love.
In the 2017, I woke up from my slumber to liberate me from slavery. Then I realized my friends are present for my freedom. Why? Is it because I am Igbo man? Or is it because I am a Biafra man? Prophecy, a prince from the east, rather from the west, upon the trigger of Africa. The sun rises, the sun sets, then hurry around to rise again for the restoration of Biafra. Africa, to the west, people from the west, Yoruba media present over my freedom. How? News allegedly. Yoruba media news allegedly. Oh
Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Every day we are dying and the people they are crying. Every other one is giving up, and nobody's showing love. Our head is from above. You're the only one to show me love.
down to the masses, people are waking up to say enough is enough. From the east down to the west, from the middle belt down to the north. Heavenly tax force, the unknown, has given a warning to harness the war. To Nigerian police, to Nigerian army, all the security forces in Nigeria, be warned. When the people are killed, nobody reporting it. When the innocent are jailed, nobody reporting it. What do we do? What do we say? That is why we look upon unknown to do the needful. Because people have to be free, people have to be safe. When you think about freedom, what do you have in mind? When you think about slavery, what do you have in mind?
Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Every day we are dying and the people they are crying. Every other one is giving up, and nobody's showing love. Our head is from above. You're the only one to show me love. We see a life better, see a future brighter, see a land where everyone in it feels better. Filled with the best of praise. Yeah, believe in love and understanding. Our eyes are off the hill, that's where our help comes from. To you, I love you, to you, I can hear our voice. And to you, there's a voice of supplicate.
The unknown has sent a serious warning to every libertine living in Nigeria. According to unknown, it's time to end everything for peace to reign in Africa. The unknowns are beautiful angels of death. Their strike bring down of flies, but the giant forces of misery. If Mieti and the terror henchmen and others including Boko Haram can be arrested free by Noye Colonel Folanai Muhammad Buhari, then no single soul deserves to be in any prison in Nigeria. News allegedly, Yoruba media news allegedly.
Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Every day we are dying and the people they are crying. Every other one is giving up, and nobody's showing love. Our head is from above. You're the only one to show me love.
The prison break at the Nigeria Correctional Service Owerri Custodial Center of Imo State. I pity those are brothers and sisters and the force of true Nigeria. The unknowns are beautiful angels of death. Their stripe bring down not flies, but the giant forces of misery.
Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Oh Lord, Chukwokika Biafra, come rescue your people Biafra. Every day we are dying and the people they are crying. Every other one is giving up, and nobody's showing love. Our head is from above. You're the only one to show me love.
Yo, it's about that time we talked about the pain and the struggle. So many souls lost in the Biafran war. Women, children, going hungry, lying on the road, and it brings so many painful memories. So we gotta talk about it. So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
The Islamization of the agenda have been created for encouraging, but the new and the old converted. Jihadism movement in Nigeria, funded by Imo State government, by Mr. Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, selling out our land for embracing. Janjaweed, take it back, take it back. Mr. Hope Uzodinma has just quickly installed and certifies newly Emirates. Emir Kumbi Seniba, Emir Poweri, take it back. Emir Follow, take it back. Kedubaka, Emir Akiwe, Ruga.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
Mr. Habuso, Dimma has quickly implemented an agenda full of handlers. The master, and also an agreement. It called treasurers. Take it back. Have you ever heard about the Willie Lynch letter? Dating the 23 December 1712. He taught the rest of the colony masters the way to control African slavery. Take it back. I call that. Take it back. Metalist slavery. Take it back. Metalist slavery.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch. Yeah.
Yo. So that's the story of the lost tribe of Israel. We've been marginalized, subjugated. We've been killed in our numbers. But we'll never say never until our destiny is achieved.
Hello, sister. Hello, Mother Rosemary. Hello. I'm not catching you.
Hello.
Hello.
SMY.
Girl, I did.
Children.
Yeah. Thank you. Are you too? Where are you heading to? Your this thing is not all this stiff. It's not moving.
It's not moving.
Yes. Ahead, good.
Do I move now?
Yeah. The one. Are you driving? You're driving. You're driving.
I'm a passenger in the car.
Okay. You're welcome. Biafrans are seeing you.
Yeah.
You're saying hello, Biafrans.
Hello, my dear friends.
Beautiful people. Our Biafrans.
Hello.
All of you, I say welcome and share this program. Dr. Nelly is here also. Nelly is here also.
SMY. I greet you.
Are you hearing us?
Umuada, I greet you.
Yeah.
Lala Rosemary, I greet you.
I greet everyone.
Asa.
Ndị nwanyị ibe m, I greet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ndewo
Please,
no.
Biafrans are here.
Dalo.
We have people watching us.
Daalụ,
on
no
YouTube.
retreat, no surrender.
Yeah.
No, surrendering
No.
for who? No. That
For
is
who?
surrender is not in our vocabulary.
Not at all.
Cha kwa.
It's not in our vocabulary.
Okay, since you are in the passenger seat, maybe you pray for us as we wait for others to come. I think we will have to move. Hey, let me pray. Let me go and get my bell.
Go and get your.
Biafra, I want to get my bell. I bought one today. Oh my God, they are wonderful people, though.
Sister Rose, somebody said Chika Kunya said Sister Rosemary idiot.
Oh my dear, Chika, eh? My
Chika
dear
Kunya.
Chika. Thank you. Thank you. We love you all. I love you all. We especially all of us, that we wake up every day for you, making sure that we are here in solidarity.
Yes, so Peace is also suggesting that you replay Onyendu's prayers in any of his broadcasts. Maybe his prayers, Onyendu's opening prayers.
Yes.
To replay it. I'm going to tell her the one when she comes.
Yeah, that's a very good suggestion.
Somebody said for me to pray for Biafrans in Igbo language.
Yes, so maybe I don't know how to pray. They don't start me for prayer, so
maybe we can do it. Yeah, do you have any of Onyendu's prayers? You can replay it.
I'll look for it. Not maybe in our next program. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I will pray. I will pray tomorrow.
You don't like my own prayers in Igbo? Okay, Dr. Nelly, they say you should do it. Hey.
Sister Rosemary will pray for us today.
But they say you should do that.
Our audience say our SY, Dr. Nelly should pray.
They say you should pray. You don't know whether it's
Thank you, Chinedu.
What they say we do.
Yeah.
No, I'm at work. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And my prayer usually I can't predict where it's gonna take me. No,
okay, you can pack somewhere. Yeah. Let me pray. Okay. So my people, you want me to pray? I'll go ahead and pray then.
Okay.
Thank you, Chinedu Kanebi. No retreat, no surrender.
I'm going.
Bridget Azubike, Bridget Ndewo.
I'm going on errand for IPOB, so
okay,
we are busy this time.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Ijoma.
Thank you.
Biafra is still ready. Okay, we are ready to pray.
Okay.
Amen. Why Chineke anyị dị mma, amama amasị amasị, onye nke a na-ekpechara ọgwụ, Chineke anyị, onye nke ekere ihe niile ekere eke, ma onweghị nke ọbụla kere ya, ọbasi mbọ tamụnọ, onye bi n'eluigwe ma ọgọdọ ya na-ekpu n'ala. Nna anyị ewu ụmụ gị agbakọkwa n'ihu gị n'ụtụtụ a, n'ehihie a, n'abalị a, n'ebe ọbụla anyị nọ na nsọtụ ụwa niile, anyị abịakwa ka anyị tụkọta uche, kene gị, mayọkwa gị ka anyị ga-esi wee gaa n'ihu na ihe gbasara maka nnwere onwe anyị nke Biafra anyị na-achọ, makwa ịnọnyere anyị onye nwe anyị, kpọpụtara anyị onye ndu anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, onye nke ndị Zuji, ma dobie ebe ọ nọtere aka n'ebe anyị nọ. Nna dị ebere, anyị ewerela ya nwoke, ọmarịcha nwoke nke inyere anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, nyefee gị n'aka ka anyị na-akpọ gị n'ụbọchị niile, n'ụtụtụ, abalị na ehihie na n'anyasị. Anyị na-asị gị biko gbaa ya ogige ebe ọbụla ọ nọ. Ekwekwara ka ndị iro memina anya, kama yiwe ya uwe nke mkpugide nke si gị n'aka bịa. Ihe ọbụla nke ha na-eme, onye nwe anyị kwachapụ ya. Anything, ọ bụrụgodị mmiri enyere ya nke enyere etile ihe na-egbu egbu, onye nwe anyị mee ka ọ bụrụ tonik nye, bụrụ ihe ka e ga-enye ọbara, bụrụ ihe nke ga-agbasi akwara ike. Ọ bụrụgodị ihe ọbụla nke ha tile na-egbu egbu, onye nwe anyị ekwekwere ka ọ hụ ụzọ ya. Ma ihe ọbụla mkpagbu ọbụla ha na-enye, mee ka ọ bụrụ ka ị ga na-agbasi ike, nye ezigbo akọ na uche, nye amamihe zuru oke na nke siri ike, ka ọ gakwa eji wee nọrọ ebe ahụ ọ nọ, yara ihe ọbụla nke ọ chọrọ ka anyị na-eme. Ya nwee ndị ọ ga-esi n'aka ya ọwụ nke ọ ga-eti mkpu anyị anụ. Ma onye ọbụla abụ onye na-emegide nwoke a bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ma ndị na-atụ asị tụgide, ndị na-ekwu ihe n'okwuhụ, ndị na-ezi ozi ọ na-ezihụ, ndị chere na ha ga-anọ n'aka ya wee zere ndụ, onye nwe anyị na-asị gị memina ha n'aha Jizọs. Ise, memina ha, mee ka mmegide bụrụ nke ha. Onye ọbụla na-echere anyị echiche ọjọọ, ụmụ Biafra, onye nwe anyị chere ndị ahụ echiche ọjọọ. Ihe megide ndị niile na-emegide anyị, Chineke anyị, ọbụnadị ndị gọvanọs nọ na East, ọbụnadị ndị eze na ọzọ, ndị igwe, ndị ụkọchukwu, ndị pastọs, ọbụnadị ndị na-achị achị nọ na Naịjirịa, ndị Buhari na ndị otu ya patama na ha niile, ndị na-emegide ndị ọbụla ọnụ n'obi imegide ihe gbasara nnwere onwe anyị, ndị ọnụ n'obi imegide onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, onye nwe anyị na-asị gị binye megide ha n'aha Jizọs. Kpochapụ ha ma mee ka ndị niile ji ezi obi ha kwado anyị, ndị ji ezigbo obi ha kwado Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ndị nke na-agọrọ ọfọ ọganihu, na-agọrọ ụmụ Biafra ọfọ ọganihu, onye nwe anyị na-asị gị gọzie ha na ezinụlọ ha n'aha Jizọs. Ma Chineke anyị dị mma, lekwa ụmụada ndị nke ijiri aka gị kpọrọ ka ha bụrụ ndị ga na-agwa ụmụnne ha ihe na-eme eme. Biko nọgide anyị niile n'otu n'otu, mee ka ihe ọbụla nke anyị na-agwa ụmụnne anyị bụrụ eziokwu, naanị eziokwu. Ekwekwere ka anyị gwa ha nke na-abụghị eziokwu. Ma ndị niile na-agwa ha eziokwu, onye nwe anyị na-asị gị biko Chineke were ịtalị chasịa ha, ma mechie ha ọnụ, ka ha nwekwuru ike ikwupụta okwu asị ahụ n'ebe ụmụnne anyị nọ. Ma ndị na-ezi ozi na-abụghị nke iziri, na-abụghị nke onye ndu anyị ziri, onye nwe anyị na-asị gị mee ka o gbudo ha ka ha na-eche ihe ndị ahụ, ka ha mee ọnụ, ma ọnụ ha mechie, onwe ihe ga-esi n'ọnụ ha pụta. Onye nwe anyị na-ayọ gị, ma lekwe ndị nche anyị, ndị Eastern Security Network, ọbụna ndị egede na ndị ọzọ, ndị nke na-eje asụchachi ụzọ, ndị nke na-eklini ụlọ, na-echekwa ụmụ Biafra, ndị nke o metụrụ na mmụọ, esi n'obi ha esi na ihe mmegbu a na-emegbu ụmụ Biafra akarịala, na ha ga-ejizi aka ha chee nche ma kwatapụ ihe ọbụla bụ ihe eke nọchiri anyị ụzọ. Onye nwanyị, onye ọbụla na-agba mbọ ka Biafra nwere onwe ya, gọzie ya na ezinụlọ ya, gọzie ma chịkwa ha. Ọbụnadị ụmụnne anyị niile ndị gbakọrọ ebe a n'ehihie a, n'ụtụtụ a, n'abalị a, n'uchichi a, n'ụzọ ọbụla ha si bịa, ma ha na-akwado ihi ụra, ma ha na-akwado itela n'ụra, ma ha nwere ohere lọgụ in ebe anyị nọ iji nụrụ ihe anyị na-ekwu. Onye nwanyị biko gọzie ha na ezinụlọ ha, gọzie ha na ezinụlọ ha, ma mee ka okwu anyị ga-agwa ha n'ụbọchị taa nye ezigbo mmiri n'ime ha, mee ka ha ji emere ihe, mee ka anyị na ha tụkọrịta uche, ha jụọ anyị ajụjụ, anyị ajụkwa ha ha agwakwa anyị agwa ha ha n'olu anyị anụ nke ha onye nwe anyị mezuere anyị ọ dị ọtụtụ anyị nwere ịyọ gị na anyị bido taa yọmịa chi ga-eji chi ga-abụ ma enweghị ike ịyọcha nwunye anyị na-asị gị biko ndị nke anyị yọrọ gị mezuere anyị ma gbaghara anyị njọ anyị niile sachapụ anyị ọbụna dị njọ nke bụ njọ ekọn ndị nke anyị mere maọbụ ndị nke anyị ma anyị mere ha ma ndị nke anyị amaghị ma anyị mere ha anyị na-asị gị biko gbaghara ma sacha n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ eze anyị. Amen.
Oh my goodness.
That's beautiful.
In fact, God is gonna hear this prayer because you covered everything.
Wanda, welcome.
Hey, Umuada Highway.
I want
they're greeting you. Breakfast are greeting you. Both the ones in YouTube and Facebook.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming, my fellow Biafrans. I'm happy to be with you guys again today. May Chukwu Okike Obiama bless each and every one of you. Ise.
Wow, beautiful. I like your style. I like your style. Yes, I like it. That's great. That's great. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You did it, baby. You did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read what Chiamaka said. Chiamaka said that he or she or whoever is with you guys. But you guys better tell Nelly or Fable not to say anything about the lawyers. Too bad, Chiamaka. I'm gonna be saying the truth. It doesn't matter if it's the lawyers, if it's whoever. This is a platform for the truth. So let them get used to it. If I'm gonna say anything about the lawyers, it has to be the truth, but I have to say it. So we need to get used to it. We're going to be whiter than white and whiter than snow so that Biafra can come. Thank you, my beloved brother or sister. I don't know if it's your real name, but I hope you got this message. Thank you.
So you're welcome once again. Beautiful women, you're welcome once again. Anytime I'll be proud of all of you. I'm telling you. And I will die hard people.
Yes, Amos, I love you too. Thank you.
So you're welcome. And there's one of our sisters. I don't know. She wished to join us. I think she's in Canada. She's been fighting there alone, and I told her she's welcome. And I'm telling the women now she might be joining us anytime.
Okay.
So yes.
That would be great. That would be great.
Sister Juliana is her name. Yes. Umuada, remember there's something else. Azuka, have you been able to tell them that we will go into the platform of our brother Sema on Thursday?
I think. Is it Thursday?
Yes,
I know we are talking about this Onion Du's
by tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, we can announce it here, she is here, and then Amaka, we're gonna communicate it. Maybe you're gonna write it in the platform so that they will know.
Okay, we're gonna start. I bought a new bell, Biafrans.
Oh wow.
Dr. Lely, see it here.
Yes.
No, that's not ringing. It's not ringing well.
It's your phone, but it's spoon. So what I do when you're talking and I know your time is going, what I do is to run
no, that's you kidding me? That is not it's not ringing well. I got that one. The one Raphael got yesterday. I love that one.
So Maka will join us too. So we go. We are in a very sensitive period right now, and you just have to be careful of what you hear, what you listen to, because what you hear is what you're going to grow it, is what you're going to act upon. So this time around, we're about getting it. Please be careful who talks to you. It doesn't matter anybody, devil can use anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the only person you can trust is God. I know if you might not even trust yourself at times. So the only person to trust is God. So
Timo, excuse me. Can all of us mute?
Okay, before we mute, somebody said, and Sima already announced that Umuada the program. Okay, and then somebody wants you to know that have a bell. You have a glass and spoon.
Okay. All right. All right. Dear friends, you're welcome. Let's go back to business, please. We are in a very sensitive period. And like I was saying to you, be careful who you listen to, what you listen to. It's going to be garbage in, garbage out. So please be careful. Be careful. Trust God this time around. Anybody can disappoint us at this last minute. It doesn't matter. It doesn't just matter, please. So first thing we'll be looking at, Dr. Nelly, you have something to say to us. They are concerning the letter. You have something to say. We have to start from there. Yesterday, when after Rabbi spoke, I didn't really want us to dwell on it, but I want us to talk about it because I felt that it's going to be a longer discussion. So that yesterday wasn't that the right time and everything. So
I can let Sister Rosemary or Sister Zoka go first.
Yes, because
then I will get in.
Yes. You wrote a letter and a lot of people are reacting. So I want us, we are not here, we are here to direct you in the right path, tell you, be able to do a kind of a forensic test on that message a bit, analyze it a bit for you, so for you to be in the right path. So I think I'll start with you, Mother Rosemary. Okay, you prayed. Honorable, start. Yeah. Unmute yourself.
Okay, so what were we talking about? What letter are you talking about?
Yeah, the letter that the lawyer released yesterday.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we want to critically analyze that letter and so that Biafrans will be on the right path. We're here to direct them. Yes. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
Anyway, hello, Biafrans. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're calling from. I don't know. We are here again today. I'm so happy that we are meeting one-on-one again, and I thank God for today. It's very, very bright here, but a little cold, but everything is moving well, and I hope it's going well with you over there. Chinwe, according to the letter you are talking about, when I saw that letter, a lot of things were going in my mind. Is that how cheap we've become? Is that how little we are now before the eyes of some people, the lawyers or something of that nature? But I tell you, from that letter, it's kind of confusing because when Ejimako wrote his own, I was thinking that that Ejimofo can be exonerated somehow because people were thinking that he's a very nice guy. But when I saw that one yesterday, I was very angry because owing to the fact that a lot of people have died in this process, there are a lot of things that have gone wrong. You understand? I don't think that I know Nnamdi Kanu very well. In terms of his preaching, he's not somebody that that causes chaos or maybe that throws stuff like a bomb out there for people to start whining their heads. And when I saw it, I was like, is that the only thing? Have he become so cheap that this is the only thing he can tell the Biafrans? Now I know that is a makeup. To me, I don't believe that he said that, because if he can be talking to us now, he should be talking to us about all the people that have been dying in Biafra. all the mayhem, all the rape, all the atrocities that have been going on in our place. And not only that, the war which have been waged by Fulani Janjaweed, and getting their ammunition, their arms and ammunition everywhere, and saturated the whole of Biafra, and the killings going on. That's what I should be hearing from him, if at all he is the one that said that. But from what I'm getting, it seems that some people are, somewhere cooking up stories. But if you can talk to him, Ejimafo, to talk to us about Nneanya, who he has expressly given instructions, all the things he passed to her has not been implemented. The money for the Biafran people have not been remitted where he instructed the money to go. And upon that, the Chinyere Onwinye or something, or I don't know her name, that said that over her dead body, we should release the account of the people. The Nnamdi Kanu is not talking about that. All he's telling us is about exoneration. We do not know what happened, but we are aware that from the evidence we have so far, that these guys were the one who did that. They are the one that cooked this sauce to a soup. They are the one, and we cannot deviate from that. So no matter what. So if they want us to keep quiet, we have to hear from Onyendu that, oh, no, these are not the guys that did it. This is the person that did it. Because a lot of people have gone. Many people have died in the process. Many houses have been deserted. Many houses have been burnt. And you can't tell me that we can just keep quiet talking about Nneanya, because they know what they did. So I'm seeing a kind of fishy stuff here. Some people coming together to cook up a story and then started telling us, and we're not going to believe it. Like I said before, I say it again, and I will stand anywhere to say it. Let him tell us who did it. That's the only thing that can settle this matter. What happened. If we hear what happened, then we'll be able to know the angle. Because if they're being exonerated, how come did they close their accounts? How come are they aware that he was abducted and they never told us? And after some days, how come they knew what went wrong and they never told the Biafran people? Or even when we were asking, the women were asking about it, and they couldn't even come up with a cogent story to tell us. Even the DOS were not able to tell us. Of course, they confirmed some of the stories that we were telling them, and all the evidence that we put before them, they collaborated it. So how come all of a sudden they started changing? So those are the critical things. I'm not somebody that you can just talk to anyhow and I keep quiet. I'm a critical thinker. So those are the things that will come to play on the table. Just put it on the table. Let's analyze it, and then from there we can go. So, but we have to send that message to them that we are aware that something is cooking. But what is cooking, we do not. It's not decipherable for us right now. But we want to know what exactly and where is this message coming from. Because Nnamdi Kanu has much bigger ideas and much things to tell the Biafran people that talking about Nneanya, who is a traitor. I believe so much. From the evidence I've gotten so far, nobody can, dissuade me from believing what I've seen. And I believe so much, and nobody can tell me to divert my attention and that this or that did not happen. For Nnamdi Kanu or Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know. But I tell you, these guys are up to something else. And look at what they're doing right now, trying to open up accounts that Onyendu directed directed these guys to take their money from and then put it in Umeri accounts. That money, that account now has been activated. Is that what Onyendu told them? He is not somebody he's not an author of confusion. Okay, he's not an author of confusion, and I still believe him that he's not an author of confusion. So let's come up with a very clearer story. That's all I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
What is cooking? What is cooking? We'll find out what is cooking. I know whether it's eatable or not.
I get it. I work with the time.
Yeah, you tried. Thank you so much. You tried so much. Yeah, Biafrans, you heard what Honorable said. Who did it then? That's what everybody should be asking. Who then did it? If it's spirit or man that did it, we want to know. We just want to know who did it. Yes, I'm coming to you, Lala. It's your turn right now.
Yeah.
You look so sharp.
Okay.
You look so sharp.
Man,
yeah.
this bumboard glass. I love that.
I have something to ask you. Yeah. Onyendu, we know it's a
Can you hear me?
Man. Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, listen, I have a question for you.
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Why? Why can't you hear me? Depending on the zone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So my people.
No, I have a question. Is a question. If you can hear me. A question.
Thank you, Sister Azoka. You did a wonderful beginning with this topic.
I want to ask you a question.
Chima, she's not hearing you.
Why is she not hearing me? I want to ask you a question. What happened? I'm not on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a very, very good question I want to ask her, and I want her to answer. Yeah. Let her come back again. Yeah.
I can go while you wait for her.
No, you can't go. I'm here.
This will Oh my gosh. You make me laugh. Yeah.
My people.
Okay, I said I have a question for you, if you can listen to me. Mazin Nandekano, like we know, is a wise man. And like you said here, Honorable, he's not an author of confusion. He can't be confusing us. Here, some people have been accused, and I thank God for that. The very day Mazin Chike Joseph came here and he spoke, and he didn't know he was speaking live to everybody. I thank God for that day. That particular day, we need to celebrate that particular day, women, because that is what is playing out right now. What is helping us? Yes. So Mazin Nandekano, we know how he talks. We know how wise he is. Okay, even if he wants to, he wanted to calm down the situation before he comes out. What he's going to say, he's not going to say this person did not do it, and the other part that is accusing, and he left it like that. No, otherwise, because they also accused Dr. Nelly of doing it. He cannot just say this person did it, and he didn't say Dr. Nelly did it or did not do it, and he left it like that. So in other words, if they are saying that he has exonerated this part, and he did not talk about the other part, are they not saying that it's Dr. Nelly that did it?
No, they are not saying that Dr. Nelly did it. They are saying that Umuada did it.
Umuada.
Okay. Yeah.
Umuada. So Onyendu was supposed to say, please allow everything to rest. Whether this one did or did not did, leave it.
If they could go ahead and exonerate the people that did it,
then
they are saying that Umuada did it.
Yeah.
And Umuada, we are not going to take it because we did not do it.
Yes.
So, before Onyendu can say that, before even Barrister Ejimako, a lawyer Ejimako, or Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor could open their mouth to utter such a thing, they have to interview Chika Edoziem. They have to interview Chinasa Nworu. Chinasa Nworu was the first person that came out in the public broadcast and was screaming, calling Canon Takano to come and explain to the world what he did with his brother, to tell the world where his brother is and what happened to him. So, Chinasa Nworu, if you have anything, if you with a Canon Takano that you cooked up such allegation against him, you have to tell us. You have to tell Canon Takano why you accused him of such activity, to come out and tell the world what he did with his brother. So, even though Chinasa Nworu and Mazi Ofoma maintain that those allegations with the Umuadas, when the Biafran women, when we interview them. I would not even tell them to do that, but only that China Sanwo-Olu has to go and explain to Kano if they had a problem, why he should cook up such, grievous allegation in the public global broadcast, asking him to come and tell the whole world what he did with his brother, how his brother was kidnapped from Kenya and judicially taken back to Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not from Umuada. It's not from the Biafran women. I remember the day Mrs. Bridget Okafor invited our women leader, our able women leader, invited Mazi Chika Edoziem to come. It's here on this Umuada platform that we interviewed him. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, whom we worship and respect and follow every day, most people have laid down their lives for him, and many more are willing to lay down their lives for him to help him achieve this our Biafran struggle. So, Mazi, I know that you may not have been hearing everything because we are your followers.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that we see that somebody points hand and say, this is the person that put you in that condition, that person, we are going to tackle the person.
Yes.
We are going to tackle the person because nobody can put our dear leader in that, dungeon. Lock him up and hold the key. We will tackle the person, no matter who the person is.
Yes.
And then, Mazi Chika Edoziem is the second in command, the head of the DOSs. We interviewed him before the global viewers. And he said, because anybody that is here that has not listened to that interview of Mazi Chika Edoziem with the Biafran women in USA, please go and listen to it. Because we did not know what happened.
Yeah.
And we asked questions. And we were told by the head of DOS that Caroline Uchenna Okafor, Onyendu's personal secretary, and Mazi Kanonta Kanu, Onyendu's younger brother, were the two people that worked with another agent in Kenya to make sure that our leader was kidnapped. They knew the day he was kidnapped. They followed his torture in Kenya. And then they knew when he was extraordinarily renditioned back to Nigeria. And we were informed that Mazi Kanonta Kanu know about the private jet that took him back and followed the private jet and monitored it and asked questions. He called people to know when that private jet arrived in Nigeria. So why is it that they're trying to make it now look like Umuada were putting something on them? Chike Doziem, I never knew that you are like this. You are a deceiver. You are a liar.
Criminal.
You are a betrayer. You are a criminal.
Yeah.
You are everything.
Bad.
You are a weakling. Very weakling. You cannot give your word and stand by it. I am a woman. When I give my word, I stand by it. Yeah. I do not speak from two sides of my mouth.
Yeah.
So, my people, if there is a problem, if somebody has accused Kanu Takanu, Caroline Okafor, and Nyanya wrongly, they should hold responsible Mazi Chika Edoziem and Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Ofoma is part of them, but at least these two people, Chika Edoziem, yes, and Chinasa Nworu are the two people
And
that you have
Ofoma.
to ask questions.
And Ofoma.
And Ofoma, yes, he's part of them. 3 of them, because we interviewed
Yes.
Nworu and Ofoma together. Even after we interviewed Chinasa, because we first of all called Chinasa and then spoke with him. And then before we bring him together with Ofoma to the general women meeting. So, Mazi Ifeanyi or Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, tell our dear Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that we were confident told that these people were behind what happened to him, and we are not going to let them free.
Yeah.
Until we get, they come. Onyendu comes out. When Onyendu comes out, he can then tell us when we have him unconditionally released, and he tell us, please, my people, leave them. They are not the people, and this is the person, and this is the person that did it. But without that, we are not gonna let them go. Thank you.
Oh, good. The time is working.
Thank you so much. Therefore, although we are laughing, we are in a very serious matter. We are in a very serious matter. We laugh because the people that feel they want to pull us down, we want to tell them that it's not working. It is not working. Anywhere you see them making videos abusing us, tell them there that we said it is not working. Okay? So
it's not gonna work because
it's
they are the people that told us. And anybody that is pointed out and said this person put our leader in that condition, that person is not gonna get away with it.
Of course.
We will tackle the person. That's why many people have laid their life down for Onyendu, and many more are willing to lay their lives down for Onyendu. And anybody we get that put our leader in that position, that person has to deal with the followers of Onyendu.
Everybody, they have to.
So
thank you.
When they are trying to say it's not this person, it's not
I will minus this thought from your next point. Just half. You spoke half minute. You want to take it away.
It's okay.
I can pinch you.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. Dr. There's a wine. I have this question for you. I know you can answer. You can bulldozer it right now.
Yes.
Let's assume that these 3 people in question did not do it, and nobody did it within us. We are not looking at anybody within the circle, within the IPOB in quote family. And now, why is it that it's difficult for the leadership of IPOB to start investigating how our leader went to Kenya, from Kenya to the zoo, how he was arrested? But they can raise funds to give a white lawyer to go and bail him out. And now they're not even asking, how did he get there? At least we will have to start from the root of the matter. How did he get there? Who did this first before you start paying? You are paying, collecting money from people, raising funds every day to bring him out. And we, the Biafrans, are asking, how did he get there? Why can't you investigate how he got there?
Okay. And the Biafran day one. Before I answer your question, I need you guys to remember that when we started reading the book of Psalms, our leader said that strange things will happen. And then as we can see, things that are even stranger than fiction are happening. I want to let Biafrans know that it's a good thing. Everything that you see that is unfolding is a good, because all things are working out together for our own good. Because the Bible said that we shall know the truth, because it's only the truth that can set us free. I need people to understand that if we don't know exactly what is going on, we will not get into Biafra land. We will not step into Biafra land. Everything has to be exposed. All the evil that we have committed have to be exposed. All the evil ones within us have to be exposed. Let me tell you guys, Biafran, the IPOB are a group of people that came together and committed themselves for the restoration of Biafra. This group of people who to sacrifice their blood and money, their time, their body, everything they have for the restoration of Biafra. These people are the people that had a covenant with our God, the God of Biafra. We pledge that we're going to be whiter than white and whiter than snow. We pledge that we will sacrifice our own self, our blood. Our blood has been spilled in the land of Biafra. That's our sacrifice. We have dedicated our time and our money for the restoration of Biafra. This is our sacrifice. We have pledged whiter than white and whiter than snow, because that is how we are going to live in Biafra land. We are going to live in Biafra land as men and women with pure heart. We're going to serve Jehovah in truth and in spirit. And guess what? There's nobody that is not pure in heart that will enter into Biafra land. Our leader used to say it. And I want Biafrans to understand that it's manifesting and it's unfolding. If all these evil people are not exposed, they will continue to delay the restoration of Biafra. Because we have to be whiter than white and whiter than to enter into Biafra land. If all these evil people are not exposed, we are not going to enter into Biafra land. So I want Biafrans to understand that this is actually a good thing. Strange things that are even stranger than fiction, will be unfolding. And that is a sign that we're getting ready to step into the land of Biafra. Let me tell people, Elohim already said that our leader, Mazen Nandekan, is indestructible. I got that message a couple of times. I told him, you know what? You are indestructible, but our men on ground don't have that grace. That was before Ikonso was murdered. I told him a few things. I said, this is what is going on and I'm scared. But I'm not going to go into that right now. So for our leader to go to Kenya, it's by design. They thought they could, but they couldn't kill him. They didn't know that he is indestructible. So he went to Kenya so that these prophecies will be fulfilled. The leader was not kidnapped. A lot of the things that are unveiling will not unveil. A lot of things that are in the open will not be in the open. Because all secrets has to be exposed. All evil have to be exposed. Somebody sent a message earlier and was saying, oh, Nelly, if you attack our lawyers, who do we have? My brother or my sister, you have to know the truth. What Allah Ifanye Ejiofor did was a good thing. It's exposing all the evil people among us. I do, guys, that Mazen Kanu is the only person we have. And we are the only people he has. I told you guys that everything that he trusted, everything around him has failed him. He said that he will not disappoint us, but we will be the ones to disappoint him. He wasn't talking about the regular Biafran. He was talking about all these evil people that is around him, that he surrounded himself with. And we have known now that Ifanye Ejiofor is among them. And it's a good thing. We all have suspected that. Don't know, it's a good thing that Elohim exposed him. Because we have to be whiter than white and whiter than snow to enter into Biafra land. Because we have to know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. Because only the pure-hearted shall enter into the land of Biafra. You see everything playing out. I don't know if you guys saw the flyer came out for the fundraising. The liaison group, they still managed to put Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's face. But if you look at that flyer, you will see Kanu Kanu's name boldly written. So basically, he's taking over. Nnamdi Kanu is still alive, mind you. And now he's boldly putting his name as the guest of honor. This is where Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's name is usually placed in fundraising flyers. Go and check out that fundraising flyer. It now says Kanu Kanu. And the earlier people start believing me, the better it is for all of us. I will not tell you, I will not give you a message that I didn't receive. I will not lie to Biafrans, God forbid. But guess what? Kanu Kanu has been exposed to, and we should be rejoicing. Sister Rosemary talked about how Judas is Caroline. We all know how she was using Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter page to deceive Biafrans. We all know how Kanu Kanu told people that called that our leader was in the mountain praying when they were hoping that he would be killed. We all know that Nnenna is the mastermind of all this. Biafrans, we know, and we know how God exposed them in the World Wide Web. It was not planned. But that's how Elohim does his own thing. We know about how they've been stealing ESN money. Make sure to crumble ESN. All those things have been exposed, and we should be happy. We know that these people sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We know the people that sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It's like black and white. We know the truth. What we also need to know is that the Bible says, if they had known, they wouldn't have crucified the Prince of Peace. If all these people have known, they wouldn't have sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But they sold him so that our freedom will be closer. Because God has other plans, freedom. I don't like it when people, when they can't stand the truth. Why can't you stand the truth? We are spiritual people. We are Biafrans. We're going to enter into Biafra land as spiritual and truthful people. All the Akans in our midst will be destroyed. How are they going to be destroyed? They have to be exposed. Joshua had to separate everybody by family. And that's how he was able to identify Achan. And him and his entire family were destroyed and removed from among the Israelites. And they were able to enter into their promised land. This is exactly the stage that we are at right now. Every Achan in our midst will be exposed. The earlier they lie and expose themselves, the better for us. And the closer we get into the land of Biafra. Elohim Chukwokika does not walk in with our emotion or on our calendar. He does what he says he's going to do. He said he exposed them, he would destroy them. And then we will enter into the land of Biafra. So my brothers and sisters, do not worry. I am not attacking any lawyer. I am saying the truth. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is compromised, and he has proved it to everybody beyond reasonable doubt. It is very unfortunate that Ifeanyi Ejiofor, we already know that Ejimako is a criminal. It's been established. All Biafrans know that he's a criminal. And it doesn't matter his rituals or voodoos. Whatever he does, we all know that cannot be covered. Initially, I said something about Ejiofor because I knew he was getting ready to fall into the. Please, don't ring the bell yet. Please, let me. Please. What I need Biafrans to know, to ask, I'm going to allow, let me go to your question. What I need Biafrans to ask Ifeanyi Ejiofor, how come our leader knew that Biafrans were opening media to attack DOS, Kanu Kanu, Judas is Caroline, Ike Doziemu, Nnenna and members of the DOS. But he did not know that hundreds of France are being killed, their homes being burnt. How come he knew about the social media, the platforms that were being opened, and he didn't know these people that were killed? He didn't know about all the armors that were coming into Biafra land. He didn't know that people were sitting home, sacrificing their business, everything they
For
had.
him, yeah.
For him to come out and raise our flag. Because we know it's that mantle. He has our flag in his hand. How come our leader did not know? How come that our leader did not know that the ESN account was closed, presumably by Chike Doziem? How come Mazikanu did not know that closing ESN accounts is closing ESN itself? ESN is the tool of our freedom. Basically, they're telling us that Mazikanu hears more about Judas Caroline, Canon Takano, and the rest than he cares about ESN. If I knew how come our leader didn't know that Chike Doziem announced that Umeri account is closed? Basically, Chike Doziem announced that ESN is closed. If our leader didn't know that, is it not a shame?
Is she there? Okay. Hello.
Thank you. Yes, I had to.
Okay. Let's see whether she'll. Hello. Okay, I have another question. Sister Rosemary.
No. Let me finish this, please.
Oh,
let me finish this, and I'll leave this floor.
Yeah. What happened?
So can you hear now?
Yeah.
Yes. How come, most importantly, that Umeri account was closed? And our leader cared more about gossip than the Umeri account that was closed. Closing Umeri account means closing ES account. How come our leader did not get all this information? What he cares about is to exonerate people. If you're listening to me, shame on you. And the good thing is that you have been exposed. And the earlier you expose, all of you expose, the earlier we step into Biafra land. I'm telling you guys that after the 10th, there's going to be a new dimension to this battle. We're in a battlefield. There's going to be a new dimension. And Biafrans have known the truth. And the truth will set us free. The earlier you expose yourself, all you demonic people, all you that have sold your souls to the devil, all you that have sold your freedom for a pot of pottage, the earlier you get exposed, the better for us. And the closer our freedom comes. Thank you.
Thank you, Wanda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you for that. We do appreciate you. I have somebody sent in a question here. I think it's a question we have to listen and answer it right now.
Anọ mba ofesi nke kpebe nna ha biko nọmba m njikwa okwu a n'ọkwa with unu because nke dị activate in WhatsApp by any time.
So
enwere onye nọ ụkwa ndị ụmụ zoo security ndị a ọ na-agwa m sị ọ dịghị possible mmadụ nọ na DS custody na-issue order biko John Barrister otu o si issue order na DSS anaghị monitor ihe a na-ekwu because issue na order ọ bụla ọ ga-issue ọ bụ na wo nke ha likere ọ gaghị eji message happen na that facility. They will detain him. He will not go out with that message because anything ha na-ekwu nga ahụ is being listened to. Ọ ga sort ha abụọla a na-ege ha na-ekwu agaghị onye isi expect ka onye isi kwuo anything aga adị ha mma ndị zuru mma. Onye isi is a wise man. Onye isi issue order from that place. It's not possible. Ndoto ke issue ebe a na monitor ha na-ekwu akwụkwọ ha wakwuru si na mgbe na-ege ihe a si na edited Barrister because of ihe a na-ekwu ọ dịghị ka onye isi order na ha like a ga-ekwe Barrister Shinga ahụ pụọ a ga-ekwe Barrister Shinga ahụ pụọ a ga-ekwe Barrister Shinga pụọ. Okay, ọ na-enye ọda from there abịa gwa anyị si ha ga-ahapụkwa ya na-aga nga ahụ na-eweta ọda. Ọ bụrụ na o nyere ọda nke adịghị ha mma, a ga-ekwe ya ba nga ahụ ọzọ, a ga-ekwedi ya ba, a ga-eristriti ya, a ga-amonite ya. Enweghị otu ọ ga-esi n'ọda dị from there ekwe ya onye isi ekwuo ọda ga-adị ha mma. Order enyere ihe ekwu nga amụwa trust ihe a because it's not possible. That's a critical man. What I'm saying it's not possible. Anything o kwuru, ọbụna o kwuru anything that he's a wise man. Nnadika is a wise man. Ọ ga-eme expect ka ọ na-ekwu ọ na-enye kanta order ihe zu na like dị mba. Ọ ga-ekwu okwu and okwu ọbụla kwuru ha monitor ya. Ọ bụrụ na okwu ihe zu na like a ga-eme barista ala ka o ji that ga message am pụọ. That facility. So more na bata ga-ekwu gwa na otu o si na-enye ọda ndị DSS na because ebe ahụ ọ nọ ihe ahụ security makwa DSS facility gị nọ gara edo mba nụ na onye chọrọ ikwu biko play your voice m ka Biafrans gee ya because unu kushikara ahụ nke ntụ onye isi apụtazie dasị na nke unu mere adịghị mma. Unu ama apologize so onye ọbụla but nke ugwu a bụ saying again you order from that place. My friend gwara m my friend security officer again you order from that place ezu ọgọ ọbụla na like it because they won.
Ndewo, my brother. Biafra, you've heard. We are not the one talking. Yes. We are not the one talking. Biafrans are giving the observation, and you see what he said. He cannot give order from that place, even if he's giving order from that place. So how does he know what is happening on social media? Just like Dr. Nelly has said, people are calling. We are not answering calls now. We have not opened the line for now. Yeah, the line is not yet opened. It's not yet opened. Biafrans, you have to listen to us first before you bring in your contributions. So we just listened to a tape now, and the brother there was telling us that it's not possible that Onisi can issue order from there. I remember from the beginning, they tried to play tricks on us. They said to us that he's incommunicado, nobody is supposed to see him. Nobody, even the lawyer said they didn't allow them to see him. They made us to believe initially that it was a very serious case, it was very tight. From there now anybody goes there and bring in messages anyhow from Onyendu. They said they didn't allow him to get his prayer, Bible, and all stuff like that. Now it's so easy that he gives order from that place, as if he's sitting in his sitting room and be dishing order. Well, we are not kids, and I know that Biafrans are not kids. You can't even tell this to a 2-year-old child that is sound in thinking. So thank God we are all wearing our thinking cap. Yeah, there's nothing else we have to say. The person asked a question, and that question is self-explanatory. So I'm coming to you, Honorable. Mm-hmm. I want us to refresh the mind of our viewers that is over 4 months now. Like joke, we enter the 5th month and 6th month, and people will get tired. Please, I want to know one good action or tangible thing that this leadership of IPOB have done towards the restoration of Biafra, number one, and towards the release of Mazin and the Kano. Even the people that are doing something for the release of Mazin Kano is ordinary Biafrans sitting at home. You understand? So, yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful question because but what do you expect? You're asking what they mean. If you're a calibrator in a crime, how do you think you want to dig yourself out of the mess, or do something that will run that will bring you out so that people will know that you are among the people that planned it. So they are collaborators. They are compromised. So what do you expect them to do? What they do is that they keep covering and covering and covering the lies, covering and covering. But I tell you, if these guys think that we are joking here, they should be having their brains examined because it's not going to happen. Everything, as far as Biafra is concerned, everything that has happened must be exposed. No matter how they want to hide it, no matter how they want to cover it, it will be exposed. They should go and mark today. Today is November 9, 2021. No matter how they want to hide it, it's going to be exposed. So, if they are working with the Nigerian government, or maybe they collaborated with some people over there, and then with the DOS, and they want to hide everything, and maybe probably they will want to, release our Onyendu based on that fact. No, it's not going to happen, because he must tell us what happened. So these guys have been covering it up. If you see what they have done from the beginning to this point, from the last 4 months till this time, you know that they're trying to cover their tracks. And the only thing that spreads out anytime is the truth. So no matter how they want to hide it, it's not going to be covered for a long, long time, because the Bible says that all lies must be exposed.
Yeah.
So what they have done is that they cooked it up, they betrayed their leader, and then they sold him, thinking that he will be killed. But because of Chukwu Okike Abiama and God of Biafra, God knows, Biafra knows that Nnamdi Kanu is the person who is going to mount that flag. And that was why she was able to protect him right from the beginning to this point. They don't have power. They can't have power to take him out. If they take him out, then Nigeria and Biafra will cease to exist. That's all I know. There will be no tree that will grow in Nigeria again. And they know that very well. So they have seen that if they go contrary to what nature has said, because I know some of them must have been consulting the gods, and they know that Nnamdi Kanu bụ Odogunaga. So if they do that, Nigeria will collapse in their faces. So they know they did it. The DOS was among the part of the crime. They committed it, and they've been covering themselves, trying to destroy the system, destroy everything, destroy even the struggle, and then sell out the struggle. But it's not going to work, because when people are tired, God will raise somebody who is going to take over. You understand? So that power has been taken away from DOS. And our people are looking for leadership. And I tell you, they are here to hear our truth all the time. And they're making up them. You can't deceive the Biafrans, because they got it. They know what is going on. So they can't pick up that story anymore. They keep covering, and it keeps leaking, and it keeps leaking. Tomorrow, another thing. Let me tell you, more than this will still be exposed. So we'll know what happened at the end of the day. So everybody cool down. Everybody cool down. But we're not going to cool down in this struggle, because we'll keep moving until everything is finally laid out for the people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You did it again.
Yeah.
As a wine, please, do you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah. As a wine, I tried to send this audio to you, but I need to play it. Give this about 45 minutes. It's going to explain a lot of things to Biafrans. So I will.
You have it in your phone.
You guys listen. Yeah, it's on my phone. You guys listen to it, and then you can continue with your discussion. Please, just give me a few minutes. Listen.
We are talking about something. When I could not hear from him the same evening, I sent a message from him. I didn't hear from him. In the morning, one of our other at home is a witness, because we all work together. We call his young
This
brother.
is Chinas and Woru speaking.
Every day, because I do first thing in the morning is to get in touch with him, know if it's okay, health, everything. Every morning, we do call his younger brother. In the morning, when I call him, I said, man, Onyendu phone has been off since last night. Is he okay? Because I know there was some time, maybe he was a little bit sick. He said he was not with the phone. I said, it's okay. He told me, just give me 2 hours. I will get back to you. In 2 hours' time, he get back to me. He told me, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. He just relaxing, resting. Don't keep silent. Then one day goes. This 1 day, 2 days,
Every day I do ask of him because there were many things they have, to be executed. They needed his approval, and then the message is sent. For 8 days, my brother, I'm not telling you me, we have another person, we do talk to his younger brother every day, sometimes 2 times. He said he's on the day they brought Onyindu to court in Nigeria. I spoke to him in the morning, around 11 in the morning. I told him, I said, Onyindu, I tell him to try to reach me. We have many days. He said, don't worry. He said, you people are managing this. He said this. He said he wants people to manage. Let people talk for now. That is what the younger brother told me, Kalonta. 4 hours. 4 hours. Onyindu appeared in court. I was shaking for 2 hours. I called him. I said, Mazi, he told me this fake. I said, what I had, that was when I thought that. He said, let him check. When I go back to him, I became like, I turned to a different thing. I said, look, you must stand there. Onyindu has been, all this while you are telling me that Onyindu is okay. I told him, you must tell me. He said, I will check. I said, this is not checking. You must tell me where Onyindu has been. For 8 days, you are telling me Onyindu was okay. He told me, let me check. I think it is Kenya. I was not okay. Now, I called the secretary. I told her, I said, where did they adopt Onyindu? Where did this thing happen? Because at that time, Punch have carried the news that Onyindu was captured and arrested in South America. You understand me? Yeah. I called the lawyer. I told the brought Onyindu to court. Do you have any information where they brought him from? Barrister Jofo told me the DSS, somebody in DSS told him it's from Ethiopia. I say it's a lie. If DSS tell you Ethiopia, that means there is something wrong. I say because we want to debunk this news that he was caught because Punch have carried from Bishop Chuboma. I repeat again. I said we need to inform our people where Onyindu was captured, adopted. That I call this secretary. Every little thing people say threatening me. I spoke to the secretary in a harsh way. She told me, I said, I'm not threatening you, but I'm telling you, if we don't get this information, head we roll. We are not weird. I told him before he told me that Uchenna confirmed to me he's in Kenya. Then I asked him, Uchenna, when did you know that Onyindu was arrested all these days? Because there was a day she tweeted on the Onyindu account. I saw the tweet. I go back to her. I said, why you tweeted on the Onyindu account? Because I didn't hear from her. She told me I can tweet on her. I said, never you tweet on Onyindu account until I hear from her. That was 28. I said, when you to do this? He said, okay, she will not do it again. Now, I tell Uchenna, why you didn't inform me? Uchenna told me that when Kalonta knew, Kalonta told her to worry and talk that he is handling the subject, that it will all be settled. I said, this is what Kalonta told you. He said, yes. Now, I go back to Kalonta. I told him, when did they arrest Onyindu? He refused to tell me. We called him in the DOS to ask him. He talked there, that is not the problem. How he would, it's the way forward. HOD is here. He came for the meeting. He talked all this thing. While we are in that conference, I now requested for Onyindu passport copy.
Okay, Biafran, this is a brief version of it. It has a longer version, but this is just to remind you because we Biafrans, we tend to forget. We have short memory. So this is China Samuru, obviously upset about it when it happened at the time. You all know that from the 9th, I've been telling Biafrans that we scheduled to have a meeting with our leader on the 19th. And our leader didn't show up for that meeting. And then Chinyere, all of them that were at the meeting, saw how Chinyere was walking up and down. They all knew that something was going on. Nenayanya knew that something was going on. Caroline Okorafo knew that something was going on. They were pacing in and out. After a while, they got confirmation that they needed, that Onyindu has been abducted. And Judas Iscariot Caroline came up and told us that the meeting will not hold anymore. They knew from the moment our leader was abducted. Because we were in a meeting on June 19th, our leader. They were antsy, pacing up and down. Coordinators at that meeting saw them, saw how their actions, saw everything. Everybody knew that something was going on. Their behavior was highly suspicious. And after a while, they got the message they were waiting for, that Onyendu has been finally abducted. And then that's when they came back to tell us that Onyendu will not come back. Judas Iscariot was the one that came to tell us that Onyendu will not come back to the meeting. Chike Dozie knew. From his action, he knew. He was asking stupid questions. Everybody at that meeting knew that they knew what happened. Shortly after our leader didn't come out, we waited. I called one of his phones. Somebody snatched it and turned it off. That's when we knew there was a problem. I called another woman. I said, this is what is going on. But we kept waiting. We folded our hands. We were making phone calls. I have challenged these people. I told Biafrans that Nayanya and Caroline Okorafo had a meeting with the zoo politicians, had a meeting with Southeast government. I have been waiting for them to come and debunk this, and they have not. But our lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, found it convenient to come and lie on our leader because they don't believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. Even Ifeanyi Ejiofor doesn't believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. That's why he found it convenient to lie against him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't say anything. It is there in blight. We know what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't pretend like you don't know. You're not doing yourself a favor. Chinwe, because one more minute.
Okay.
You are not doing yourself. You know the truth. The truth is right there looking at us in the face. The earlier we acknowledge the truth, the earlier we get Biafra. Why was Caroline Okora for Judas is Caroline tweeting on Onyendu's Twitter for 7 days? And we were all waiting for the day Onyendu will come and speak to us. Why did somebody, a Biafran, try to alert us by telling us that Onyendu will be doing a broadcast? We all remember that day that he's going to be doing a broadcast. And Judas Iscariot rushed and told him to pull it down, that our leader will not be broadcasting. How did Judas Iscariot know that our leader will not be broadcasting? Why did she shut that young man up and hold him to pull that information because our leader will not be broadcasting? Biafrans may be asking that question. What did she know that other people didn't know? Why was the young man trying to alert us, to tell us that something was wrong with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did Judas Iscariot come and shut him down and to pull down that notice that our leader will be broadcasting? Why was Kanu Takan telling everybody our leader was doing okay, that he's in the mountain, that he's praying? How come Nayanya, who has been buying tickets, how come Biafrans are not asking him for the ticket for our leader? There are so many questions. We have to face the truth. We have to make inquiries. We have to know the truth. Covering this is delaying our freedom. You can't even lie. You cannot get your freedom based on lie. You cannot pretend. Our God is not a pretentious God. Our God is a truthful God. And you have to know the truth. Acknowledge the truth. Use your mouth and speak out the truth. If you truly want your freedom, you have to acknowledge the truth. You have to say the truth. You have to liberate yourself. We have died enough. We have sacrificed our money enough. It is time for us to get into Biafra land. The truth is right here in our face. Stop pretending like you don't know the truth because you know the truth. Elohim Chukwuekike has shown us the truth. Stop lying to yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. So that Biafra, so that we can stop dying. There are things holding us back, I keep on telling you. The sin of Achan, and that's what these people are doing to make sure we don't step into Biafra, to make sure that Biafra is delayed. There is sin of slavery and bondage. That's one of the things that is holding us down. We have to acknowledge this sin of slavery. We ask for forgiveness. We have to atone. We have to reconcile with all the people that were sold into slavery so that we can get into Biafra land. This is in our hands. The restoration of Biafra lies in our hands. It doesn't lie in the hands of the Fulani. It lies because we allow these evil people inside us to kill us, to cover us, our eyes from knowing the truth and acknowledging the truth. We have to acknowledge the truth so that we can be free. We have to acknowledge the sin of slavery so that we can be free. We have to reconcile with our brothers and sisters that are scattered all over the world so that we can be free. We have to disassociate ourselves from the sin of Achan so that we can be free. We have to commit our money into Umeri account so that ESN can help us restore Biafra so that we can be free. Paying your money into an account that is not Umeri account, you are delaying us. And the wrath of Chukwu Kabiama will befall you and your family because you are enabling the sin of Achan. Whatever happened to Achan will happen to you. Pay money into the account. It's a spiritual bondage. They are intentionally holding us back. When you pay money into an account that is not ordained and approved by Mazin Nandekano, you are enabling those people. You are delaying the restoration of Biafra. And whatever punishment that it comes to those people, it will come also to you. Put your money in Umeri account. That's a faster way to help us get our freedom, to help get Mazin Nandekano out. When you put your money in Umeri account, you are helping ESN. You are helping the restoration of Biafra. You will reap the reward. Your children and your children's children will reap the reward. Because many but few are chosen. Please, Biafrans, this is not the time to be sensitive and emotional. Know the truth. The truth is looking in our eyes. All these evil people will be exposed. In them is a spiritual death. For us to step into the land of Biafra. This is a spiritual death. Don't delay your freedom. Support ESN. Put your money ESN. Our leader said, if we do not see him, that we need to set the zoo on fire. DOS. He said, they have betrayed. They have sold themselves. They didn't sell us out. They didn't sell me. They didn't sell all true Biafra. They sold themselves. We cannot rely on them anymore. The laws, we have to take the laws into our hands. Fund ESN so that ESN can help us liberate ourselves. That's the only time they will set Mazen Nandekano free. That's the only time he will come to raise our flag. That's the only time we'll become free men and women. Account. Don't associate with these evil people. Elohim has exposed them enough. You cannot be blinded anymore. You cannot lie to yourself. I'm going to stop right now. I'm not going to take too much of your time. But Chiwa would like to address this issue on Sunday because I need Biafrans to know how they are helping set us back. And they will be punished. There's going to be a punishment because the God we say, the God of Biafra, is the God of vengeance. He's going to avenge for this evil. When you help them kill her own children, there will be a vengeance over before you.
Yes.
God bless you all.
Bless you, bless you. Thank you, Dr. Nelly. I really appreciate it. I allowed you to take your time and speak to Biafra to refresh their memory. And I believe you have taken all your time for today. I've given it to you at a stretch. So if I don't call you up again, understand. Okay, we move.
We move.
Okay, all right. You did very well. I didn't really want to cut that thing you were saying. It was very important to refresh our mind for us to know where this journey is coming from because of the letter that we received. Biafrans, I don't think we need to talk more about that issue. And with that, I welcome Lolo. Lolo, you're welcome to the platform.
Hey, I made the tick.
How my beautiful people.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Good to see you here.
We have spoken a lot. So
Sister Maka, it looks like you're at work.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I mean, I told her 9 was past.
She's not with her scrub, so she's not in the office. She went for a party.
Ah.
You crazy. You crazy.
Please, can I say, Chinwe, I'm sending you the audio. People are requesting for the audio. So I will
The people
send
are
it to you and
requesting
you
for
can
it. I
share it.
wanted to say, yeah, we're gonna go make it go viral.
Okay,
Thank
I
you
will
so
send
much.
it to the Umadas too, so that they can share.
Dr. Nelly,
Okay.
Dalo.
No, look at me. I have
Dalo, thank
look
you.
at Lolo. You were not here.
Dalo, Dalo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lolo, look at me. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Meaning time up. Round up. That's it.
You better go buy bell, please. Go get a bell.
Don't worry, we'll manage this one.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So I'm coming to you, Asani are here. Asani, Umuada Rosemary. Let's look at what is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow they are bringing Mazi to court, and it's like they're making this court case to look childish. You bring him, you don't bring him. All those things. Tomorrow now, what kind of a drama do you think we'll be expecting, or the film do you think they're going to play for us tomorrow? Because I don't know. I see it as film. How do you
Okay,
see it?
that's me.
Yes,
No,
you.
it's me. I just came.
Yeah, I know you just came. It's just to relax you, so you can fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
just
that
make
you
it.
know, so that you
Yeah,
know
you
where
know,
the topic.
so you flow with us. Yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah.
But we're gonna give us 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I welcome you, my honorable sister. Thank you so much for giving me your chance. So a little bit, then we come back. And
You will get
sisters
the
and
audio. Don't
brothers,
worry.
my
No
people,
problem.
we are still talking on the issue. Before I continue, I must say thank you so much to Dr. Nelly. I wanted to comment, but I didn't want Ezenwa Chinwe to remove my time from saying thank you.
I will not remove that one. Don't worry. It's extra bonus.
I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Nelly because playing that record, that audio, validated what I said before she came in.
Yeah.
Because I told my people, the Biafran people, that the person that told us about who kidnapped and how Onyendu was kidnapped and where they took him and how we all found out was Mazi Chinasa Woru and Mazi Chike Doziem. So that audio validated exactly what I spoke before Dr. played it. So my people, you can see we the Umuada, we do not speak from our two sides of the mouth. When we tell you something, we know what you are saying.
Even somebody was asking, bring your proof. And
Having said
the
that,
person is not saying anything now.
having said that, tomorrow is the 10th day of November 2021. That's the day our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, supposed to come to the court in the zoo and then see what the zoo have for us and for him. The problem we have is not our Biafran people. The problem we have is not from our ESN. The problem we have is not from the Umuadas or anybody that is willing to work with any good solution to bring our leader out. The greatest problem we have still rests on these DOSs and their head, Mazi Chika Edoziem. Now they are making us dance like they are dancing. Is it left? No. Is it the right? No. Go for, go back, go for, go back, go where, go where. We don't know which way anymore. He gave us instruction. He gave us what he called his order. He gave us Chika Edoziem that starting from starting from Thursday last week on the 5th to the 10th, that if they do not release Oyendu on the 4th, there will be sit at home, total lockdown, and everything. Now, what we get? Even on the day of the night before the election day, he canceled the sit at home. He canceled the order of no election in Biafra land. He said, go and vote if you want to, but no more sit at home. We don't know which way to go. So it's still left in the hand of us, all of us. All of us. These people have made up their mind that they now want us to go to Biafra. They do not want us to be free. They are afraid of independent nation of Biafra. So, from my people, are we going to slave for how long? We'll even slave to who? To the Fulani? It's a very big shame. Tomorrow, if they do not bring our Oyendu, not supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn. The leader told us, he even said after 72 hours, but we are going to 5 months. 5 months since Oyendu was adopted, because we have already 4.5 months. We are going to the 5th month, and nothing has happened. And these acorns, these Agada stumbling blocks, command and control, command and control, command and control, and they have destabilized everything. Our people, some people that have had their, up, they are deflecting everybody every day. We need Oyendu, and they do not want him. Even if they don't want him to be dead, they want to remain indefinitely inside the prison or the dungeon, because he's not even in the prison. Want to use delay tactics to cage us, all of us, back to the zoo. The zoo has mortgaged Biafra. If you people have not known, know this. The zoo, Buhari and Patami and his group and their groups, they have mortgaged Biafra, because all this money they are borrowing, borrowing from China. Nobody is talking or telling us what's going on. We have to remove ourselves from that place before it's too late. We have to.
It's breaking.
So why not Nigeria start born from the north, body maneuvering in our Biafra land that is not be there? All this came back to them. The governors in the eastern states, Wike from the riverine area, we have Ebonyi, Devil Mahi, who's the other one? Willie Obiano, Hope Uzodimma, and Akwa Ibom area. All of them, because from our coastal end to our river area, to our mountain area, to our inland area, any stumbling that is bothering us, remember, we are all together. If your mother or your grandmother wears two-tie wrapper, if your mother or your grandmother, that's what our Oyendu said. We are all together. We are all Biafrans, and we will not let them more into slave and slavery. That place is zoo. Burn the zoo down. Burn the zoo. Clean everywhere. Houses. Ndị mmụọ mekwa egwu surugede. Gba ya gbajuo. And then
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your line was kind of breaking. Your line was breaking. Try and reset it for the next one you are going to say. Yeah. Yeah.
okay,
Try and
thank
reset
you.
it.
Thank you for telling me.
Lolo, I will now come to you. Yes, Lolo. This it's obvious that all these things they are doing is to distract us, and they are playing us as if we are children. Children, you will promise something. After 2 days, you tell the person another story, from what Asawanyi has just said now. Sit at home. No, not sit at home. Don't vote. We'll promise you. If they don't bring him out for 1 month, they are just obviously they're playing us, and I don't think we are able to allow them go do that anymore. And for me, I don't know about Biafrans, but tomorrow is a court case, and for me, they have even turned the court case, like I said before, to a child's play. What drama are you expecting tomorrow?
Great Biafrans, I welcome you to the forum where your sisters tell you the truth. I won't be thundering in my usual voice today because I'm in a professional environment. So, and I still have to communicate my feelings and my thoughts. So I welcome you guys from my location, Great Biafrans, and Chinwe, welcome again as
You're
usual.
welcome.
I hope you're not too cold this time around. And and Azuka, you're welcome. Rosemary, everybody, welcome. Welcome, great Biafrans, great brothers and sisters of motherland. You're welcome. You see, tomorrow is a D-Day. And whenever that D-Day comes, I go into sober reflection. And I get a little bit worried because it gets on me that, the man who has made so much sacrifice for us is the one we are, playing ping pong with his life and his freedom. It baffles me that today, like as usual, I'm gonna choose to talk about MK, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the man that came and opened our eyes, the only voice that can speak for the voiceless, the man that was created to fulfill already ordained mission, the man that dared the zoo since after Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu, the only man that has refused to be compromised,
Yeah.
the only man whose voice has raised confidence in people, the man who has removed the fear of death and fear of intimidation from the youth, the man who has abandoned his family for the love of his nation. This man is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. This man is a man Biafran women love without any reservation. He's going to be arraigned again tomorrow. I want my Biafran people to pay attention. And yesterday I told the people to pay attention to what they do, not what they say. And let me take you guys to memory lane where we have dropped the ball and we're continuously dropping this ball. We are continuously missing our targets. The first was when Nnamdi Kanu was adopted and extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria. He told us there was a let down Nnamdi Kanu, as wise as he is, lay down fact things step by step that should be done if he's not there. He has finished his job and it's left for us to go. So that's why he left every detail what to do when he's not there. He told us that when we look for him, we do not see him. We should do the needful. We should let the zoo know na mbe na abụọ enwere ike wee oke. Na anyị tee ha ngọ n'anya ka ha mara na ngọ na-afụ ụfụ. Na anyị ji ha ihe anyị ji wụrụ otu ji ọha na-ekwu ọnụ. Namdi, they adopted our leader. The men among us went into shock and their brains got frozen without apologies. Agreed, everybody went through that. But when they got themselves together, what did they do? That was a great opportunity for Biafra that we missed.
Yeah.
I told you people that ma ọ para emeghe ka onye ara nna ya ga-alụrụ ya nwaanyị unu chọrọ ka m kwuo ya n'otu ndị Biafra ji chọọ ka m kwuo ya achọghị m iti mkpu maka anọ m n'ọfịs unu ama mụ na anyụlighị mamịrị elu ndị mmadụ ha ga-abịa nyere unu aka unu ama mụ na otororo abaghị unu abacha ebe niile ha ga-abịa nyere unu aka unu nwere opportunity. You had the opportunity, you missed it. That's by the way. The second opportunity Biafrans had and they missed it was when they started the sit at home. The whole referendum was communicated to the world. From nowhere, we dropped that. And the more we drop it, the more people's anger are getting worse, and some of them, their spirit is getting down and cold. We had that opportunity, we missed it. The last opportunity we missed again was this election that just happened in Anambra State. I know they brought their missionaries to come and vote. We did not vote. The Anambarians did not vote. A place that have over 12 million people, only 800 people voted. So we did not vote.
Okay.
So, and then we missed it again. And let me be honest with you people. I was in London when Umuada went for the rally in London. Two white men, elderly men, called me and asked me what we were doing. We told them that we were here to register our grievances and how the British government is keeping quiet about the adoption of our leader who is a British citizen, and then how they are sitting on our referendum. This guy asked me, said, you guys are Biafrans? I said, yes. He said, do you people still have the oil? I said, yes. I said, I went further to say, if the oil is a problem, they should give us our freedom first, and then we can negotiate. They will have better ally with us. You know what the man told me? He said, if you guys still have that oil there, your freedom is far-fetched. That was what he said. I said, what do you mean? He said, because I worked with Shell for 28 years. And if you people still have that oil in that part of the zoo, that your freedom is far-fetched. So that was a direct message right there. And my question is, why would the God blessing given to us hold us hostage? Why would we suffer because of God giving blessing to us? If a blessing turns to a blessing is supposed to bring joy. If it brings pain and injury and injury, what do we do? So ndị Biafra unu chọọ ka m gwa unu ihe unu ga-eme. Ọ wụrụ akpọpụtaghị onye ndu echi, akpọpụtaghị ya, hapụ ya pụta bịa nye anyị Biafra. Unu chịkashie ebe niile, ọhịa ọ gwara anyị si anyị mee. Ma ị ga nọ ebe niile ọkụ, mmanụ aha gbee nị ọkụ. Mgbe ị nị ọkụ, achọghị m ikwuchi ụka ike ebe a. Maka otu ọ dị m ọ dị ka mmadụ a na-anwụrụ ugboro abụọ. Ma ị nị ọkụ, unu hụrụ mgbe amechi ndị ọbụla arụziwe ka Nnamdi kwuru ekwentị. When we finish, everybody will build up their nation. So somebody was asking me here, what do I do? What do we do if they don't do anything to our... If you people don't do anything, they will keep him like Mandela. Ohaneze, George Obiozor said the same thing. He said that we should go and look at the history of South Africa, that Mandela was in prison for 28 years. So he has indirectly said that the intellectuals of the Igbo land are going to keep him for, and how you people going to keep him there, and that country will contain all of you. And people are asking me, "Okay, actually, what do you people want us to do?" You know what to do. The battle is yours. You're going to take it by yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for your children, for your generation. The battle is yours. It pisses me off when people come here to talk about chicken dozen people. We know where they are now. We know where they stand. Somebody was even saying that, oh, maybe the fundraising they are doing is for to save Radio Biafra. How would they save Radio Biafra when Nenayanya is sitting on our money and Chike Dozem is romancing with her? How would they talk of money when the armless robber in America is holding our money? What is her name? All of the Chinese. Why can't he take money from there and go and pay the whatever that it takes to be paid to save Radio Biafra? We're talking of Onyendu coming out tomorrow. Kamonta and Chike Dozem are in Radio Biafra advertising fundraising on Saturday. They're not even giving Biafran strategies on what to do and what to expect tomorrow. Is that not shameful? That is a shame. So Biafrans, you people have now seen that your leader is under incarceration, is under dungeon, in the dungeon. You got to take the laws into your own hands. You got to save yourself, save your generation, salvage yourself. What do you people want Umuada again to say? We are doing our best here. We know what we're doing here, trying to sensitize you guys, trying to let you people open you guys' eyes to honesty and the truthfulness involved in this struggle. Why can't you people do the needful? Eh? Absolute kingdom of God has suffered violence, and only children of God will take it by force. This is your kingdom that concerns you. Why don't you take it by force? Please do the needful. If Onyendu does not come out tomorrow, unu chekashebe ni mega no wani no kundi sabo niile nọ n'ime anyị chụmanụ ha chụmeji n'ụlọ ha kpọrienụ ha unu hụ ebe mmanụ aha nọ mmanụ aha dọga ha mgbe ị nị ọkụ ya erewe mmadụ a na-anwụ ugboro abụọ unu ajụzina m ihe m na-eme udo dịrị unu.
Udodrege, my sister, Udodrege. Let me come in here. That man said he spent 28 years in the zoo in Biafra land. Actually, that's where you have all this oil, this thing. He has studied our people and see how they function, and that is why our freedom is far fetched.
Yes.
He's not even talking about the oil in the ground. He's talking about our behavior, the way we behave. Right? He knew while he was there, we don't look like people that look for freedom.
Okay.
I schooled in River State, and Azoka can bear me witness. Azoka, you can bear me witness in Uniport. You see all the chiefs, all they do every month, they give them small money. Share the oil company that is destroying their land in Choba, where our campus is. That's Wibros. I remember Wibros. You remember Wibros, Azoka? Yes. Oil company in that small village. Only thing the chiefs do every day, they go and collect money. And when they give them the money, they will not even share it among themselves. They will pocket the money. So that's what the man saw and said, our freedom is far-fetched. They like to take peanuts from what belongs to them. So that is why. So nobody is holding us. Nobody is actually holding us. I have my team. Somebody comes from anywhere and be eating my team. Even in the same zoo, the people were sharing the zoo. Strangers are the one eating what belongs to our land, and they was giving us two pieces of granules in my own granite farm. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah. Before Honorable gets a microphone, before you go on, let me play this step. A lot of people are bringing some good points here. Then the honorable, then you can talk. Then I will open the line. Yeah.
Sister Chinwe, good morning from here.
Hello.
Sister Chinwe, good morning from here. Please, I would like to say something here. This thing has been, bothering me, but I just want to say it out today to all Biafrans that are listening to this broadcast. The issue of IPOB and Biafra is not a family issue. Kanonda and Master Prophet should know that IPOB issue is not a family matter or a family issue. That is number one. Secondly, about Neneanya, the money that is within Neneanya, that money, you people should be asking Kanonta about that money. It's not, that money is not within Neneanya. Kanonta use that money. Kanonta use that money. The money that he use and hire lawyer and other things that they are doing is that money that Neneanya is holding. They went and called, Kanonta went and collected that money from Neneanya. I hope you are getting what I'm saying now. The money that we are asking Neneanya to provide or to send to the account, to the account, Kanonta went to Neneanya and collected that money. And that was the money that he is using to run and brag himself and make whatever, as if maybe he is now the one taking in charge. Kanonta is trying to cover his shame. After selling his brother, he wants to cover the shame. Because they think that maybe the man will not come back from Kenya, he will die there. So that was why he ran to Neneanya and collect that money to be doing something so that Biafrans will say, oh, this is what he's doing. That money is with Kanonta. He is the one that is using the money. That is number two. Another thing I want to say here is about this barrister, lawyer Jimago and the Biafra issue. All these things are they are just cooking up something. I remember our leader said something. He said that he's coming to Biafra or he's coming to Zoo with hell. You know, sometimes our leader don't like to say or to talk about the intelligent side of the struggle when he's broadcasting. So I feel that when he's talking that he's coming back to Zoo with hell, something is in that war that he always use. So when all this issue happened, I was thinking that maybe it's a deliberate act for him to come back to Zoo. But from all indications and from all what is happening and from all the information that we are getting, his own family, his own brother betrayed him. So all what he's doing now is trying to cover up that shame. Kanonta should know that IPOB is bigger than him, and he cannot take over that, seat or position. That position. I want Biafrans to also know that this Kanonta of a guy, at the time when our leader was in Nigeria, Kanonta, Nigerian government or the Zoo government came to our leader, offered him many things. Kanonta went back to Nigerian government and they sent him outside the country, either to Britain or US, with some Nigerian zoo military or some zoo people for some training. I don't know if Biafrans have forgotten about that. So if that young man can go to that level, he can do anything. Just imagine the player that just came out. His name he's now parading himself now as the leader of IPOB. Can you imagine such a thing? So, everybody should, let us not forget in a hurry. All right? The money that Biafrans are asking Neneanya, they should ask Kanonta that money. That is, if you go up and down, that money is with Kanonta. He is the one that spent that money. The lawyers that he went and hired in Britain, in London, where did he get money? If we leave the struggle, or if we leave his brother for him, can he bail his brother from the this? Can he bail his brother from the dungeon? So Kanonta should put himself, he should go far away from this whole thing, so that Biafrans will know what to do. They should not be complicating the whole thing. You would have asked yourself, why is it that the lawyer that came to Nigeria, how many times now, was not able to see our leader? It's as a result of this Kanonta plan. Because they know that any day that man saw Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. So they are trying to cover up their shit and their things that they have done, or the mess that they have messed before they will
show up, or they will tell the whole world that this is what is really going on. The interview or the call that Chinas and Mori made to Kanu Takano, the evidence, everything is there for the whole world to know and to see what transpired. That is not that one step is just a little compared to what even the interview that Umuada did with Chike Dosem. All these things are there in the internet for everybody to listen and know what transpired. So my sisters, Biko, Ego, Nene Anyachi, Ono Joya Kanunta, Kano. The men Kakanunta now Mara, Yana Master Prophet, that IPOB, I want a family issue. They should, if they have any family problem, they should go and settle it by themselves. They should remove IPOB from their family issue. That is my take on this. I have a lot of things to say. And I wanted to go video. I wanted to go on video, YouTube video. But I said, let me just use this platform. This is just, I'm just holding myself because I have a lot. When our leader will come out, I have a lot to ask him. This is not what he teach us or what he taught us. Thank you.
Thank you. You know why? I took our time to play that tape. It's good that Biafrans are listening. And when we say they have short memory, I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. They are saying the whole thing. They are giving account of all that happened from the beginning, even better than what we that did, even better than we that have been saying it here. I'm so glad that Biafrans know the truth. We don't even need to waste our time. We have to move forward because these people want to distract us here. Thank you so much, my brother, for that tape. Thank you so much. Biafrans, you know, when we started, we said we should be asking the lawyers. If you say we shouldn't talk about the lawyers, we're not talking about them, but you have obligations to ask the lawyer if these three people did not kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then who then did it? That's the question. Yeah, because Mazi cannot talk, and we're happy he cannot talk from that place. So he will tell us, because Biafrans, we are curious. We want to know what happened. Thank you so much. Honorable, I would like you to say...
Can I add something to what that caller said, please?
Dr. Nelly, your time is gone.
Okay. So I just want to let the caller know that there is what is called the law. There are legal procedures. So he cannot tell us to leave Nnamdi who embezzled the money and then request for somebody else to pay the money that another person owed. For legal purposes, I want to caller know that Nnamdi embezzled these funds. Nnamdi is liable to pay for these funds. Nnamdi is the only one that can legitimately be sued in the court of law for this money. So Nnamdi is the one responsible for this money. It doesn't matter what she's doing with Kanu Takano on the side. It doesn't matter what she's doing with the family of Kanu Takano. We have already told the family of Kanu Takano to go and get a job. So if Nnamdi is using that money to pacify them, to buy them over, to pay them, because they are lazy and they can't get a job, they think IPOB is an enterprise. They think IPOB is Wall Street. We Biafrans have said no to that, and we have put a stop to it. So the money that Nnamdi embezzled, Nnamdi is liable for that money. And the German government will also ask her for a lot of fraudulent activities that she has undertaken in Germany. That is going to come. It's a secret that I'm leaking out to her right now. They are coming after her. And the United States will also come after her accomplices. So don't tell us to go to Kanu. We don't have anything to do with that pig. He's a pig. He's a non-entity. He's non-existent. He has nothing to do with our freedom fighting. He's an evil man. He sold his brother to be killed. He's envious. He wanted to take over whatever their fathers, the chieftaincy. He has been an evil man from birth. So we cannot waste our time on a pig like Kanu Takano. He amounts to nothing. Please, don't bring him in here. Nnamdi Nayanya is the one that embezzled the funds. Nayanya is the one that is responsible to pay this money to Biafran people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming to talk. But I still believe that the brother, that is his understanding, and he's still doing the needful, exposing them the more. Okay. So I think he's still in line with us. Thank you so much. Honorable, go ahead. I've not opened the line, callers. Yeah, somebody. Oh my God. Let me mute myself. Go ahead. I'm muting myself. Yeah.
Okay. At this point, we are not going to defend Nanyanya because if Nanyanya is holding our money as our financial head, he should be accountable to us and not Nanta Kanu.
Remember, in the court case tomorrow that I asked you, what is the drama you're expecting? So you don't forget.
Oh, okay. You're talking about, okay. Okay, so actually, we want our leader to be released tomorrow. Of course, he might be released tomorrow anyway, because they don't have any option. He has committed no crime. He has not jeopardized the law. He has not done anything criminal. So there is no need keeping him there. So we unequivocally agreed and has said to the Janjaweed government, you don't have any option. You need to release our leader. That is the only way you can have peace. The only way you can have peace is to release Nnamdi Kanu and give us Biafra. It's not negotiable. We are not going to negotiate that in any form. So release our leader. After all, you have this guy, what's his name? Abba Kyari, that committed a crime that has been, moving from one state to the other, hiding from one pit to the other, while the FBI have been looking for him and they're hiding him. They have not been able to release that guy to the FBI. He is wanted by the United States government, and he has not been given. He has not been given to them. So why are they holding Nnamdi Kanu that is only there, that has been there fighting for his people? He saw all the injustice going on. He saw everything that Nigerians, the marginalization, and then the killing, and all things that have been happening in Nigeria. And he was there preaching them morning, afternoon, night, telling the government of Nigeria to give his people a better life. We don't have good roads. We don't have good infrastructures. Our people are dying. The herdsmen are there killing, maiming, raping our mothers in the farm, using their cows to eat up our crops. And what is that? What has he done that he should, incarcerated like that way? They don't have any option than to release him unconditionally. He has no case, and they have no case against him. So let them release him if they want peace. Because if they don't want peace, we're going to give them pieces. Whatever they want is what we're going to play with them. Because the only thing they do is to, play a hard game. That's the only thing they do. But right now, we want to tell them we know to play the hardest game. So let them bring it on. It is time for them to stop all these manipulations. It is time for them to stop all this subjugation. It's time for them to stop this slavery. It is time. Biafrans want to be alone. The marriage of colonization is expired. We have divorced them spiritually and emotionally. The British government came and, amalgamated us, amalgamated people with different ideology, different value system, different political system and cultural system. So why would you keep playing that game? It is enough. Enough is enough. He has been there for us and he's been fighting for us, and we want him to be released and nothing more, no negotiations anymore. And we can't take it. If they do not release him, hence we roll. If they do not release him, we are not going to take it. All those that pipelines, our boys, we know they're on the ground already. So let them do the needful. Let them quell the tensions of the people and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's all we know. Because if they don't, they're going to see what they have never seen before. That's all I have. So tomorrow, we expect to see him, and after that, they should free him and free him for the last time. Okay? And they give us Biafra. Let them come up for the referendum. I heard today, kudos to all these guys that went and mounted flag today in Bakassi Biafran region. I thank them so much.
They mounted flag today?
Yes, they mounted flag today. So wow. I'm so happy to hear that news. Okay? So let them do the needful and hearken to the voice of the people, because that's what we want. And we want him to come and perform the ceremony and then put the main flag. And that's it. If they don't do that, they're going to see the heaven and earth shaking. That's all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. I think I'll open up the line now for people to be calling and as we are talking. Somebody said I will recognize you. He's from Unique Unipods. I hear you. I finished around that.
Unique Unipods.
Yes, Unique Unipods. So we are calling, yeah. Hello. Yeah, good evening and welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm calling from a location. I want to say something very clear, but let me start from thanking you for being resolute.
Thank
All
you.
of you are looking very wonderful. That's why the enemies are giggling.
Thank you. They say we are look at our faces shining. That's how we are thieves. So, yeah, I said thieves. So their faces shining. Thank you. Yeah.
I want to let Takano who bring Chinas Award to ask him the false information he gave to the Biafrans. Yeah. And secondly, I want to tell also the DOS that we are not, and HOD that we are not kids. I would like to advise Biafrans to go back and ponder everything they have been telling us. The HOD is frustrating the struggle of the indigenous people of Biafra. Chinas Awuru must understand that he was the first one that come out and accused Kanu Takano. How come that the two enemies becomes one right now?
Yeah.
That's what every sensitive Biafran must be able to ask his or herself. That these guys, there are something that are cooking, but we can smell their kind. What I'm trying to tell them is that we're no longer kids. We are awake. In Igbo language, we used to say that we are now adults. Now, coming out, they did not even talk about how to move Biafran struggle forward. They're telling us how to create another account where to put money. What about the money that Neneanya has been holding? And I want to ask, is Kanu Takano a member of DOS? Why is he coming to France?
Collect money.
When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was newly heard or reedited from Kenya, I saw the move of Kanu Takano. He was coming out with the speed of aeroplane, occupying Radio Biafra, brainwashing people. When you talk about suspecting Dr. Masanga, he said he's not the one. So he knew exactly what happened, according to Chinas Awuru. So this matter is supposed to come out, and they have to clarify. Chinas Awuru has to clarify where he got the information that Kanu Takano betrayed his brother before we can believe anything that they are going to tell us. HOD, I want to tell you this. Stop talking about the governors, because when you tell us to kill Hope Uzodinma, to neglect what Hope Uzodinma is doing, we cannot abide with you, because tomorrow you are going to fall us on the ground. We don't believe you any longer. So I want you to be vocal when you want to talk. Umuada, I greet you people because you're doing a great job. We're no longer kids. They has fallen our hands and we are resolute. We are following Umuada. That is where we start for now. If I am Biafrans, I'm never going to pay any money into that account they're going to open. What about the account that Mazinan Khan directed us? So why are they opening another account? We must be sensible to know that these guys are failure and they spoiled us. Thank you, the rest of it. God bless you all.
Bless you, really good, my brother.
Thank you, my dear.
Speaking, and I'm glad they are speaking. Glassman can speak it. So, Umuada, Rosemary, oh yeah. Begin to talk. Oh, you can talk anything. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, our brothers and sisters are speaking. Yeah.
Okay. That's what we are talking about. I am so thrilled and happy that
Your line is this thing is not. We are not hearing you very well. Okay. In place of that, let me pick this call first. Umuada. Hello. Yeah, we're here. I will hear your voice. Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, evening and welcome to the. Yes, we can hear you. We greet you too.
Okay. And thank God that everything in Biafra have seen, the people that betray Nnamdi Kanu and the people say yes, release my people. After I listened to them, so I was
It's always been a mute.
DOS say he go with him and they issue information. They said the betrayer, Kalunta, one year lawyer, Boga. So even that time, Jofo said he go with Kalunta. I know that Jofo has been compromised. I know not only Jofo, I don't trust him, all these things he's saying, because me, I have wisdom. When you talk, I know if you lie or not. He just hiding, he don't want to be exposed. He thought that the Kalu will not come out now. He has start saying he exposing himself. So Biafra, I want us to take this fight. We should not wait for lawyers because lawyers cannot do anything. Remember, the first time Nnamdi Kanu was released, Awonyendu was released. He did not say lawyers release us. He said because of the threat of Biafrans and the Avenger, they threat the zoo well. That's the reason the zoo released him. If you are waiting for lawyers, only lawyers, they come here and confuse us, say everything is going well. This and the tomorrow now, they will have talks with somebody in America. Say it's a voice of America, this and this. Some of us will say yes, they are working.
Yes.
Sometimes tomorrow now they will say UN have said that Britain have questioned Buhari. This is their tragedy to confuse us. When Biafra, we should not listen to them again. All of them, lawyer cannot do this thing, and zoo don't have law, don't obey law. So if you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we should not listen to anybody, any organization in foreign land, UN or anybody. This we hear the beginning. I say I got tagging terrorists. I got tagging Tanya Melenka. I got tagging terrorists. And we should not listen to them. Let them tag us. If they tag us, then we fight. We know that the fight has started. Hey, don't do this. They should not. Then the Fulani are killing us. Nigerians are killing us, burning our houses. They did not talk. So if I come up to defend myself, somebody say, if you defend yourself, you're a terrorist. If you defend yourself, I will call you terrorist. Then we listen to them. For what? What you really listen to? Let the Tagos, let the whole world Tagos. We don't want to hear. Enough is enough. Let them not use that thing to fool us. We are no more kids. They use that terrorist, mama, terrorist, don't do this, terrorist, don't do this, to fool us. No, enough is enough. If I defend myself, I must defend myself. Look at how soldiers besiege us. Look at how they kill us. Nobody is talking. I want all Biafrans stop listening to DOS. I don't know why people have short breath. Memory. Don't stop listening to DOS. If anybody talk, you know who is talking truth, who is talking lie. You people should have known that DOS have been compromised. By their words, we shall know them. By their fruit, we shall know them. They are not doing anything. No plan, nothing. Only for the radio Biafra, they will just be playing and the Carlo voice because they don't have anything to talk. So for the people thought that yes, they are within and the people. Why you people allow only few people to deceive you? Please, everybody should channel to Umuada and Simeon Obal. Stop listening to DOS. You should use your brain. You should use your brain. After listening to this step now, most of you will go to, after listening to this step, listening tomorrow, most of you will go down now and listen to them. They are raising fund. Raising fund to who? If you will not shake the zoo, and our leader will remain there, believe me. So let us go and shake them. Any them they want to tag us, even have already tag us. So what are we waiting? Let them call us any name they like. When they do it, we don't care. Look at Taliban. When they got Taliban terrorists. Taliban. Now, what's happening? Is it not them that are having diplomatic with the Taliban? So we will not don't let anybody to fool you again. Rise up, defend yourself, do something that will shake the zoo. Do something to news will carry. Do something will attract everybody attention. We are not full. Let the targets everything they want to target. This is what I want to say.
Thank you so much.
Please, can I add something? Yeah, can I add something to what the gentleman said, please? Just to emphasize his point. So, like our brother said, the lawyer can help us. Right now, the pig called Kanan Takano is on Radio Biafra with Chike Museum, the retired, doing the announcement on their Radio Biafra. Do you think that if the pig called Takano believed that our leader Mazen Nandekano will come out on the 10th, do you think he will be going to Radio Biafra to basically announce himself as the leader of IPOB? I know definitely not for Biafrans anyway. So do you people seriously think that if a pig is somehow worried that Mazen Nandekano is coming, that he will be on Radio Biafra trying to establish himself as the leader of indigenous people of Biafra? He knows he has all the lawyers under his fingers. He wrapped them around his fingers. Nayanya Ogorio Chowa is the mastermind of all this. Ogorio Chowa has been the one who has been handling Uchemefo. People don't understand it. She's still the same one handling Kanon Takano, the pig. I want you guys to understand the pig called Kanon Takano believe that he is in control of all the lawyers. He believes he has all the connection with the DSS, the zoo government. The zoo government will protect him because he's working for them. He believes in their protection. He believes that Mazen Nandekano is not going to come out. That's why he's currently on Biafra. I'm getting a lot of messages, the crap that he's talking about. So that caller is right. We have to take laws into our hands. Kanan Takano believes he's in control of everything. How can that pig rule us? We know it's not going to happen. We also know that Chukwuemeka Abiyama has to expose him to the fullest for Biafrans to see. Biafrans, we have to take the laws into our hands. We have to show the zoo that we are Biafrans. It doesn't matter what they connive, what they however they want to manipulate us. We have to show them we are the owner of this land and we are taking our land. And you have a Chukwuemeka Abiyama, the spirit of Biafra, the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of our young men and women who have lost their lives in this battle. The gods of our land are on our side. They are waiting for us to take the laws into our hands. They are waiting for us to take our freedom so that they will back us up. Kanu Takano is nothing but a destroyed, demented soul. We have to tell him to go get a job. Elohim have exposed and rejected them. And they cannot hold us hostage. What he's doing right now is to show Biafrans exactly what is going on. If he didn't show all this to the fullest extent, Biafrans will not believe it. If I was the one telling you guys, you will not believe it. That's why Chukwuemeka Abiyama himself and the spirit of Biafra is exposing them. They're all being exposed. And it is time to take the law into our hands. Bring out your money, fund the ESN. Put your money in the Igbo area account so that we can fight this uncircumcised. So that we can remove these evil people, these saboteurs in our midst. The Cains, the pigs that have sold their soul to the devil for a pot of porridge. It is time to remove them from our midst. It is time to force them, put your money in Umeri account so that we'll get the necessary materials and the equipment that we need to chase the uncircumcised out of our land, to chase the evil politicians, the Southeast governors, and those conniving with them. We need to get them out of our land. This land belongs to us. Elohim has given us this land. It's time to take this land. We have to fight this time. If our leader is not released on the 10th, this is going to take a different dimension. You have to fund ESN. Put your money in Umeri account. We need to get these people out of our land. That pig, Kanu Takano, cannot be allowed to speak to us. Nobody should listen to that Radio Biafra. Elohim has rejected EOS a long time ago. I called Chinas Amoru in July. I told him this is what is going on. I told him that the people of Biafra have rejected EOS. Yes. Let me finish. I'm almost done. I have to remind people. I told him that the people of Biafra have rejected the EOS. He asked me what that meant. I told him it means that God has rejected the EOS. All these things are happening for you guys to see it. Elohim have already rejected the EOS. And we have to put these people aside and forge ahead and take our freedom in our hands. Thank you.
Thank you, my sweet sister. Thank you. We have a caller on the line. Hello, Ezemo is here. Ezemo in diaspora. Hello. Yes.
There's the one you can mono.
I can
I want to speak English. You know, when there's a voice speaking English, you know that there is fire everywhere, you know. So pardon my local English because we are indigenous people. I want to pass this message to all the Biafrans, especially those who are in diaspora. If a blind person lead you to the road, it can be possible to repeat that road twice or more than thrice, you know, more than that, because they don't know where they start and they don't know where they're going. Like Barrister Charles, Rabbi Charles said yesterday, there is some of us who have papers here, some of them, not me. I am Muke Doriver Meka, that is my real name. I'm from my village, Akolo. That is my place. I'm not a identity. So some of them who have come here before us, those people, some of them have paper with Liberia, some of them have paper with the Sudan, some of them have paper with the Zimbabwe. All this is what is holding Biafra down. And they don't want to release They don't want the people who can do this. Mazinand can see all those things. And that is why he said when American women, because he knows the kind of identity those people in those our women in America, those our people in America. Because the history is different. When you go to America, there's an opportunity there because there's a lot of black people living there. And our people, African Americans, welcome them. So it is easy for them to get paper and get work and get opportunity and settle down there. Over here in Europe, it's not easy. People can lie. Most of them lie in many different ways. When you call all these German women or European women to tell you their history with this man, it's all about lie and cheat and deceive. These people, you cannot get anything good from these people. It's all about lie. German government don't even know them. All these people answering Methuselah. Why can't he answer his real name and use it to tell him Biafra the truth? I don't know why Biafrans are believing because of this. Let them think twice, because if they push me to the wall, I will go the extent that all of them, I don't know, they will vanish. They will not like the way they will end their life. But let them think twice before the way they are insulting women, they don't know anything. I can tell you, if I will start going into newspaper here, I have the opportunity, they can't. Because if they go there, they will have to go with their real names. They cannot go and hit and run. They are not telling you the truth. Some of them have paper with all these countries that have wars and their mentalities. They have to be lying to the German government and lying to everywhere. How can somebody who is not real or her real names will deliver Biafrans? Biafrans back home, these people have hold you captive for long. Somebody like Master Prophet, he know that he cannot do this. Why did he step down on the Facebook and the calling on FA to be talking? Because he cannot do this. Let Master Prophet lead if he can. He can't because his name is not Yahweh Joshua Young. He's an Igbo man. He's supposed to have an Igbo name. Biafrans, I don't know if they use charm, but I have done my best. I know that the gods and the goddess of our land is working, because if all these people can disappoint you, let me tell you, there's something in the Bible when they say everybody disappointed Jesus Christ, all the servants, all the followers of Jesus Christ, they cannot save him. But when he died, it's only women. Those women stand at the end because it is their children. It is their motherland. This woman, I don't know if a woman can lie and stand like this. All the powerful women around the world stand like this. And whenever woman is talking, they know that here in Europe, over here in Europe, when women talk like this, action is taken. Mazinand Kanu see all these people cannot do anything. That is why he's telling it in proverb that he's looking for 100 men. He knows that these people are not serious. If they cannot be, I don't know what to say, but I give them 7 days. If they do not change from their attitude, what it means that traditional market, do that thing that you say that you will do. And I don't believe in talking on social media. When I will do that, they will see me in action. I want them to know that many people have died in this war. This is not a joking. If they are making politics or if they are getting money from oil money, let them give those money to Biafrans. We don't have good road. We don't have light. We don't have good hospital. Go to school. What are we teaching our children? Those children, what are we teaching them? Which mentality are they growing up with? How are we? The man knows the value of the children. It's the women take care of the children. Children stayed with their mother. They speak the mother tongue. Here in the language, here in Germany, when I was going to the integration school, that is when I learned everything that they denied to teach me in that place. And that is when I know the language you are speaking is mother tongue, not fatherland, not the father tongue. The land where we come from is the motherland, not fatherland. In Israel, they respect what have you seen when Israel women are talking like our mother, and we are imitating them, or they learn from us, and we lost it. That's why we become lost tribes. Yes, we are lost, and we have been found. We cannot run away from who we are. We have to restore who we are, our dignities, our mother, who bring us here. It is them who tell us where to go. They knows everything. Why are we men are behaving like a child on the social media? Because the British give us a warrant chief, give us religious knowledge because things fall apart in our land. They give us help. Now we know who we are. It's not about fighting war. It's about be who we are, not to be anybody else. God who make us different color we are, how we are, where we are born, is not a mistaken God. It is our God. That nature we are running away from, it is our nature. That land we are waiting for China or Japan or Europe to come and build. Where is our knowledge of producing something? So our ancestors produced a lot of things. They are manufacturers. They use their goods to travel all over everywhere. When things fall apart, we started buying all those things from China, from the people who have. Let me stop here. But if all these people that is deceiving people, let them tell people the truth that they cannot do this. They want to do it, but they can't because they lied the initial time they came here. They don't want to tell you the story. Biafra is not a childish something. If you like, I will bring my CV and I will show you. You know where I am qualified to work and where I am not qualified to work. Let all these people show you their CV if they can. And if they cannot, let them stay away from this struggle. Thank you very much, my mothers.
Thank you, Ezemo. Ezemo has spoken. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bless you. Ezemo is
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen to him. Yes, thank you so much. I think that will be the last call, so with our mothers can talk, our woman can talk. What's going on? Hey, let's take this last call. I think we have to take this one. This should be the last one.
I thought you said the other one was the last call.
Oh, this one is already on, so I can't. Yeah, let's take our brothers the last call. Hello, brother. You're welcome to the program. Yeah.
Hello, Umuada, good evening from here.
Thank
you. You saved our race. One thing I want to ask, the very first day that the zoo kidnapped our leader in the zoo, that they bring our leader attend the court there. There's something as a echo moves of Pamara of while growing up. There's something I expected from the US to do that time that the whole world, meaning everybody's at that to see the action of IPOB. And this US, they calm everybody down. That's when it counts my IPOB member. Yeah, that's why I start saying this was failures before Umuada interview Mas Chikedote. I don't see, like me now, if I say something, I will do that thing. If I don't want to do it, I'll keep quiet. The same man that came out said the Onyendu instructed every morning in liaison account should go to Mary, headed by Madam Oyibo. Okay? That every morning should go there. The same man again, they come out again and said that the same liaison account, he said Onyendu instructed you. The same liaison account want to do fundraising. And I can tell you people today, every member of the liaison account, they are all saboteur. Every member, but I want to let them know. This freedom now, I cannot go to Nigeria anymore. This freedom now, I lost my aunt 2017. My cousin and the bush. This thing, this freedom is not to touch matter. I get taken over the we go hold to madam because it's not going to be one time. We go pay. You people go pay for this because you're just watching all this while. Do people think that we don't have sense? Come on and control. And then there's one thing our mother, Rabbi Charles, audio clip will say about 1 month ago. He said the Nigerian lawyers, they are under duress. They can't tell us what Friday for question and answer. Why when they didn't say no come control? You shouldn't ask no question. Come control. Does it mean the number of years to listen to Mazda Kaka and we don't learn nothing? Even people I even respected. I call Umuada Biafra. If I didn't learn that in the civilized world, I'll learn to know the truth and stand the truth. Irrespective of anybody. The same radio Biafra that announced in the other account is not the right. I already have told the same account. The same radio Biafra presenter is one that say fundraising in the other account. Show me off now. I'm not calling radio Biafra anymore. Sure, but let me tell you people, if I want for that, then I will. That we're not going to our land. No, I wouldn't be no. I don't want to meet about. Because me, I don't know about you. Me, I cannot go back to zoo or that anymore. There's your passport. And then people come. So we need to tell this. And we are 2 years baby. Doesn't mean when we see the truth. Or I always say truth. Doesn't mean we don't know the truth. Look at that clip. The same thing as I want. It's that. That's why our brother clip you play that time. He said, how do Canon see money and become a lawyer? It's some this woman is a madam secretary. Now come out. How we pay? You don't give account of it. Madam Oyibo, the latter, they have their own account. You know, they your own account. How you spend the money? You go run around. You know, you're not talking there. It doesn't mean we may not be a professor. But we have been in danger within 3 seconds. You people cannot do it. And most of us in back on the war. People will never enter there because you're close to this IC, marry woman, get paid by Europe. You become a that people in Nairobi. We are just watching, it's like a precious egg. And you ain't a food store. People saboteur. No, any governor you say abroad, link up for everybody. Maybe we know. You give, you do it. One day. Umuada Biafra. That very first day, our leader come at the court. There's something supposed to do. Even many people I know, they remove themselves. Say no. Because there's something they expected. A whole IPOB and they said, because IPOB and they say, no election. And they do after 2 hours election. Are you the man? I know the man stand on your wall. We are supposed to do anything.
I don't know.
In case you don't go like this, and then your phone allow yourself to be used. This year, that you want to call everybody. Attack. They call me too. I shot them. I'm for America. I want to say, a hungry man cannot be a freedom fighter. $50,000 or $10,000. They fought for one side. That you know, being abroad, you born children in America, yeah. Your wife from Igbo land, your mother from Igbo land, your mother, you have a house girl from Igbo land. So far, a boy in abroad, and now this guy will come with that too. You don't get home. Take our land. If somebody, you didn't announce our leader that they're buying house everywhere. You know, with my hometown or good, that's good. They shoot house. You didn't show our leader the video. Shame on you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a voice. I'm not a building a talk. I'm not a talk. No. They shoot outside everywhere. You don't know our leader. And to show you, to the gate. Say it from his mouth. Because open India, this information that the man can kidnap in Kenya. Many of us have passports. We're going to fly to the border Kenya and stop the issue to pick our leader. But they didn't do it. They hide it. But don't worry. In the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
A lot of people are getting. A lot of people cannot take it anymore. They are getting to their last. It's neck deep or neck deep now. I don't know what I'm saying again. Yeah, they can't take it any longer. I think we will be rounding off, so I'll give you.
I only spoke one time in this program today. Usually,
yeah, because you came late. So
in the past, when people come late, even Azuka, when she wanna leave,
this program is every 3 hours.
I only spoke once too, sister, because I was
want to kill you.
Okay, I will be leaving now, guys.
I'm not taking another call. Umuada, 2 minutes. Let's round up. 3 hours.
I just want to Chinwe. I just want to say goodbye to my friends and my Biafrans, and then my sisters here. It's been a very wonderful day, staying with you guys. I just want to thank you to be steadfast. And we want to send this message to all the elders, all the politicians in the southeast, all the politicians in Biafra land, to hasten up and release our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the only way we can, peace. There will be peace in the land. So, but if they don't release him, we will do what they never expected. So I love you guys. I want you to continue. The struggle is here, and they continue because the struggle continues. And let me tell you, Biafra is very, very close. Okay, so don't hesitate. Be resilient. Be resolute. Okay, and always be focused. Don't get yourself entangled with all these distractions, because it's not going to help us anywhere. DOS has failed. We don't want to, start listening to them anymore. No more listening to DOS, because that failed us. Okay, so I want to thank you guys, and I love you from here to you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
Chinwe, take your kisses. Hey, Nukwada. Bye. Hey, I'm in the chick.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Honorable.
Bye, darling.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So take your turns. Take your turns. Today's meeting is supposed to be 3 hours. Like I said, please. I'm waiting.
Sister Ndijamaka, you can go.
No, go ahead and speak. I'm done.
Okay, my dear. My people, please, sorry for my distractions and in and out today. Like I said at the beginning, I am because I am on an errand for IPOB, Biafra people. So sometimes we go areas we don't know before, or areas we hardly find, so we have to run around. So forgive me for all the distractions. But when our last brother was speaking, there is something he was saying, and my brain ticked. It's about Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. We all remember that Barrister was one of the targeted individuals by the Nigerian zoo government. And they chased him up, chased him down. He was running, and we prayed for him. We showed solidarity, and we showed everything. But since Onyendu was kidnapped, they were not chasing him anymore. So we thought that it's part of the, because they have faced on the other side. But for him to come out and publicize or put notice of what he did now, I'm thinking, was he part of the deal? Did he participate in the process? Because he was also close to Onyendu. So we cannot leave any stone unturned. They are all coming out. They are all coming out. And another thing, for all my Biafran women, I know we were all in the Global Women Platform. I know we all, we were part of the team that formulated that platform and established it for everybody. I know that I have many people follow me, and many people joined that team because I was inside it. And now I have seen that there is another version being created from that platform. So I just want to let people know that if you are adding your name to the new one because you thought that Rosemary Williams, Umuada Rosemary Williams, is part of it, I just want to let you know that I am not part of the new platform, and I do not intend to be part of it. We are all adults. So before you do anything, think, look, and check where you are going. There is a song that goes like, ụzọ ahụ dị mma, ọ dị mma n'anya mmadụ, ma nsọtụ ya bụrụ ụzọ ọnwụ. Nwanne m, kwụsị n'onye ụzọ jụọ ajụjụ ebe ị na-aga. Because I am not there. If you say that you're following Umuada Rosemary and she's part of it, please excuse me, I am not inside that team. I am for IPOB, I am Biafra, and my leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I took an oath never to betray the struggle, and I will not betray anybody, and I will not let anybody follow sheepishly where they think that I am in. So that's part of it. My people, the most important thing now is tomorrow. Now that we have heard that Kanu Takano has established himself as the leader of IPOB, is which IPOB that he is, not the one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. If it's not what you want, you do not follow. If you want to belong to Mazi Kanu Takano as your leader, follow him. And if you want to be steadfast in the IPOB that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, the supreme leader, stay in the umbrella. The North American family, we have the umbrella under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our account is Umweri account. If you are putting your money in any other account that is not Umweri account, please ask questions. Our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That's a good one. Anything outside that, please do not go. And I believe that our Zelle is the one that starts with Umuchuku. I don't know it all the way. It has 5, 6 something, either 5, 6, 7. So if it doesn't start with the Umuchuku, your Zelle, do not put your money there. We have to be focused. Ewu ericharging wa oyampi na agbareba. Hey, Biafra. Ewu ericharging wa oyampi na agbareba. Can you believe that? Kanu Takanu has the guts to kidnap our leader and then put himself in the position of our leader. Take over from our leader. I ask again, IPOB, if Kanu was IPOB member, he is an ordinary member. He was not part of the chain in command. Was he in the DOS? Was he head of the DOS? Was he a coordinator in any unit? Is this a family issue? Is it a family enterprise? Where has it reached to Kanu Takanu to come and take over? Can Joe Biden's son take over America after Joe Biden? Can Joe Biden's brother take over America after Joe Biden? Who? Has it ever happened? Why are we here? If Nigeria if they do not release Onyendu, you seen it, You've seen it, oh. We do not know who to believe. They have caged our leader. They have caged him. And they have thinking that they have caged all Biafrans. Are we going to allow them to cage us too?
No.
Are we going to allow them to cage us? Burn that zoo. Burn it down. Burn that zoo. Burn it down. We have men on the ground. They have promised us. We had 3 brothers came up yesterday and spoke to us. And also our brother, Robert Charles, you said you can do something. When are you going to do the thing you want to do? Everybody that have come up here and say, hey, if this happened, we will do this, we will do that. Do it now. Whatever you plan to do, open it up. Because if they bring mass it out tomorrow to show us and make us anything, we do not know when they will show us again. We do not know what will happen next because his brother has taken over.
It's not me. He didn't take over.
Yeah. Thank you. I love you all.
We love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that vital point. It's a good question. Biafra should be asking. Why are they not chasing our lawyer again? Why is he so comfortable? Because these people were chasing all around. Why Mazi was out? Now he goes there freely. He's a free man. And Kano Takano cannot be my leader. Yeah? For you, Biafras, you have to answer that one. Yeah. I'm giving over to our sister to continue. Lolo. And the people that are looking for the tape, the Majestic Erosium tape, and the other tape, will be able to share it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. What continue.
At the table? Great dear friends. There are things I want to respond to. I was reading here. They are asking who are the signatories to the Umeri account. And I vividly have to tell you guys now that the signatories, Chike Dozem is not one of them. No DOS is one of them. Madam Oyibo, Bridget Okafor, and all of them are the signatories to the Umeri account, so it's secured. The Umeri account is the only legitimate.
Somebody should mute. Somebody.
Mr. Rosemary, please mute. So the Umeri account is secured, and the Chike Dozem is not a signatory to that account. That I can say with authority. So don't feel scared paying money to the Umeri account. It is safe. Then there is somebody that said about ESN. ESN is also secured. ESN is being funded by different women in America, and Madam Oyibo is on top of that. So ESN is secured, and they take instruction from the command on the ground. And if you guys paid attention to what Nelly said sometime, he said that the wise man we call our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when he was out, as he appointed China Sanworu, he appointed 2 other people. They don't know themselves. In case this person compromises, the other person takes over. In case this one happens, this one happens. So he made those provisions. So the new commander on ground has taken over. So ESN and the account is secured. The Umeri account is safe, and it is the only secured account where you're going to pay the money that will benefit ESN. Then there's another thing somebody else said here. Give us Simon Ekpa. What they said Umuada should intervene in reconciling DOS and Simon Ekpa. And I want to put it to Biafrans here that we tried that. We called a meeting, executive meeting, and we tried to intervene. and Mazi Ofoma, who is the Director of Communication, IPO Biafran Media Communications, said he was not going to do anything with Simon Ekpa until our leader comes out. So apparently, how about and Biafran should not forget that Dinobi, envy, you cannot, yana warrior, mbruputo wana agwa. Envy, you cannot treat envy. Envy has no diagnosis. And that is what is playing out with Simon and the DOS. So telling Umuada to intervene in Simon Ekpa that we have tried and it's not going to work. Let's leave a sleeping dog lie. Afterwards, people have independent media reporters. They're called philanthropic reporters. They are independent. So let him report as an independent reporter. So and do what he can. But what I'm saying now, when it comes to our freedom, everybody got to bring what they can offer on the table. I am tired of DOS or no DOS. They are no longer in control. They are no longer in charge. Talk of the other lunatic they call Kalon Takalo. He is delusional. If he thinks that a whole nation is a family business, he must be delusional. He should go to Faruku and take over the hair of their father. Their father used to be the king of the land. Let him go back there and take that kingship. Biafra land is the nation. He should go and sit down. He should go and sit down. What nonsense is that? What does he think he's toiling with? I don't want to waste my time in non-entities like him. He should go and sit down. His brother is a Nnamdi Kanu. Is he not somebody? Joe Biden, is he not a brother to somebody? Is he not a father to somebody? Can they come to America and tell us rubbish? They should go and sit down, my friend. I'm sick and tired of this foolishness. Now, Biafrans, is up to you. The die is cast. I know what two mothers are doing from here. You people will say we are not on ground. We are more on the ground more than you people think. But we are telling you people to rise. Wake up from your slumber. That time is now. You have missed so many opportunities. You don't want to miss any more opportunity. For this fool to come out and tell us that he is our leader. Who born monkey? So apparently they have concluded that our leader is not going to come out, and then people are there keeping quiet. Who is this? Is this world not a global village? What nonsense is that? So kehinu geju na ge bugari ojioma ono na ala ono na ono prodo elebe ono. So ụmụ Igbo, ụmụ Biafra, unu emisele so many opportunities, but ala Biafra ga-aba anyị na unu enwe ihe mere Nnamdi. Unu tụrụ agụ mgbe aka unu ga-ahụ na enwere ụmụ nwaanyị wu mafia na anyị ga-azụ unu chesa anyị pụtara n'ụkpọrọ anyị ga-azụ chụkpu unu n'ọnụ damirida ọ ga anyị ga-achụpụ unu n'ọnụ damirida ma gọọmenti unu nọ na zoo ma ụmụnne ya ma ndị DOS ma onye ukwu unu ma onye nta unu instead nri ga-eshi nkụ agwụ agwara m unu ya. You people don't know how much we love that man. You people don't know. You people don't know how much passion we have for Nnamdi Kanu. You people don't know. If you touch Nnamdi Kanu, you're touching 70 to 80 million people who are passionate about the message he conveyed, who are passionate about the dream and the kind of nation he want to give to us. So you people are playing with fire. You better all your chill pill and chill, man. So, dear friends, let me tell you. No, tomago. The time is now. Okay, Rola. Agwala m unu before ekwele na to ya n'ilu ekwele na coded ekwele ihe unu mebie obodo emechaa rụjie ya ọ mere na Babylon emere na Sodom and Gomorrah emere na mebie n'obodo emechaa rụjie ya and mụ na-emehie agwala m unu mụ na-emehie Nnamdi apụtaje lọya ọgbagha mbọ beti ka mgbakwu na agwa lọya aga akpọpụta Nnamdi ihe ga-akpọpụta Nnamdi ugin itiri obodo ya na-akwụ n'elu ya na-akwụ n'ala ya na-akwụ unu ele ndị asị unele ndị a see how here. Gidere na the big fish. Gidere na the big fish. Let's do this thing once and for all. It's time. This is time. Biafrans, wake up. Nobody's gonna. America is not gonna fight this battle for you. Britain is not gonna fight this battle for you. Nobody. China is buying you over. They are buying over your land. You're becoming a triple slave in your own country. You're gonna do this job. You're gonna rise up and fight for your freedom. Nobody's gonna do it for you. If Nnamdi apụtaghị tomorrow, apụtaghị tomorrow, unu gba nkịtị mmara si ihe unu niile afụta nga ekwu tụfụrụ ekwu ihe juru n'ọnụ. Ka m gwakwu na agwa, ọ bụrụ ma unu agba ha ebe a na-eshi amịta mmanụ ọkụ, ụwa agaghị ege unu ntị. Ọ wee ebe interest Britain mụ na egbuwa ahịa ya ma ihe ọkụ, Britain agaghị atụpụrụ unu ọnụ. Ahụrụ m one day when we were in London, one day Monday sit at home. When there was no pulling of a fuel or anything, I saw the impact in the economy of Britain. I went to Scotland. They had to call emergency people from the military to come and intervene. That was one day sit at home. How much impact it had globally. So gini kunu mege ndi Biafra. Unonga every day yana de kunu kamotu. Hope ụzọ dị mma ndị akwa gwara mụ na agwa. Hope ụzọ dị mma ndị Fulani will use him and kill and memilea. Hope ụzọ dị mma jigara na ndị Fulani ha memilea. I won't egidelo to big fish. Gabo benine adela ebenina akọ jọtọ. He ka emere hu na-eme ụmụ nwoke liteno ọwụ ha na-ekwu ya n'ọnụ oge anyị kwuole n'ọnụ too much ihe anyị chọrọ ugbu a action anyị chọrọ na unu chọkwa so ụmụ nwaanyị ya ohu unu mara na Chinese anyị na-alụ ya anyị na-akpọ ma ndị enyi anyị nwoke ma ndị di anyị ma ụmụ anyị ma ndị ikwu anyị ma ndị anyị na anyị rụrụ arụ anyị ga-akpọrọkwa ha lọta bịa lụọ ọgụ ahụ kwagala ma bụ unu chesawa egwuregwu ma ụmụ nwoke nọ n'ala achọghị ịrụ ihe anyị ga-abịakwa ada anyị rụcha ya anyị domunu bịa buruzi oche gwu akwụrụ si enwe di anyị lụrụ
somebody was saying it here.
anyị gwunu si ọ bụ onye rụzie ya erizie ị gaghị isi ebe ha bịa za nwoke nwee ihe nwoke na-emeru gị gbụgbọọ ọwụ ụmụ nwaanyị lụchara ụlọ ọgụ echi ugbu na-abịa were akụkọ gaa lụọ n'ọgụ ka anyị nọ n'okpuru ọwụ ụmụ nwaanyị lụcha ọgụ ugbo echi na-abịa akọwa rọbish anyị ga-edowekwa unu ga-anọ gaa lee nwa unu nwoke hụrụ unu n'anya. Nnamdi Kanu loved us with passion, made so many sacrifices. Look at how we are humiliating this man. Omaka gini. Please wake up. Dear friends, wake up. The day is scarce. Tomorrow is the last day you people have. Opportunities missed. Don't miss tomorrow. If they don't discharge Nnamdi and acquit him tomorrow unconditionally, onye ọbụla weta ka o weta gwa ka ọ nị ọnụ ya kwụrụ gama. I rest my case. We'll come back.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Really good. Thank you. What is not for the wise? I don't know how much again you want us to be talking. We are not here to entertain you. We're here to encourage you so we can do this together. Thank you, Wanda. Dr. Lady, I have an announcement to make.
Yes. So I want to let Biafrans know. Okay. The announcement is that the zoo government are currently abducting our people. So when they come looking for our people, if the man is not at home, they will abduct the wife, the mother, or anybody that is at home. Currently in our nation, about an hour ago, a 25-year-old girl called Oluchi Obonna was abducted from house. The vehicle that abducted her is a Sienna that says police on duty. It says police on duty. That was the vehicle that abducted this 25-year-old. Somebody called him. Another Biafran called her out, and told her to come and braid her hair. She was coming out of her house to go to the place to braid the hair. The Sienna police pulled over, abducted her, and put in their vehicle. And nobody knows where she is right now. Biafra, this is one of us, pointing and selling one of us. Just like Kanu sold his father and sold the entire watch and fold in our hands. It is still happening in our land. And you guys think we're going to get our freedom with this kind of behavior? Somebody called this Oluchi Obonna out to come and braid her hair. But that was a plan to set her up because they were looking for her brother. They came to the house, didn't see the brother, and they decided to abduct Oluchi in place of her brother. This brother is fighting for us. Sure. He's one of our innocent men fighting for us. They looked for him, they abducted his sister. How did they get this information? One of us. That's how Elohim will punish every single saboteur. And if we don't start killing and dealing with these saboteurs, and whatever, we have to start dealing with them. And I also have to let you guys know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom lies in our hands. So basically, the zoo na galavant because Takano lelu 1 year no with them. Nenna yanya kahani nera le onyendu bundi DOS. So I believe na haji Biafrans naka, but we know they don't, because whatever is going on is for Elohim to show us exactly. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling the people of Biafra that the Fulanis are coming to take over our land, nobody believed him until they actually arrived to take over our land. So now we can clearly see that these people have sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can clearly see that their plan is for him not to come out. If there was any fear that he was going to come out, the pig called Kanu will not be gallivanting on Radio Biafra, trying to establish his position. A criminal. I already told him he's a criminal. Even his brother, the Fulani boy, is a criminal too. They are all criminal. Biafrans rise up against the evil family and tell them to move out of the way. All we want is our freedom. We need our freedom. And if they think they can to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, use it to hold us hostage. Because even when we are ready, we can even ask his son. We don't care, even if he's 6 months old, even if he's 10 years old. Mount that flag. We will establish our nation. We will fight it out. That's why we need to support ESN. Put your money in Umeri account so that we can fund this. The Fulani is only holding us hostage because they have people like Kanu Takano. They are nothing. We can do with all these people. Biafrans, please continue to stay at home. Biafrans, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released on Monday, now we have to take our destiny into our own hands and into our hands, because Biafra is here. Thank you all and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we need to find out the person that called that lady to come out. That person needs to be traced. Whoever is it that called that lady, we shouldn't be folding our hands. We hear news every day. Now it's another news. Tomorrow is another news, and we are getting used to getting all this news. Another one. We just show our emotions for that moment, and everything is over. Please.
But look at the kind of country we are in. From the phone call they made to that girl in established world, they would trace whoever that made that call to that.
Trace that call. But we should we should find out. We should find out who did that, and they'll go get the girl and they will damage her. I hate to hear that these animals.
Because you know what they're gonna do to her now. Even arresting her alone has already traumatized her.
Of course. God
there is some fool that is telling me not to call Kanu Takano. Kanu Takano is a pig. Kanu Takano is a pig. He's a non-entity. Idiot. Telling me what to tell me.
Today, Biafrans, and tomorrow we are coming back again.
Chinwe, I know you are strong by the grace of God, and I know it's very late over there in Spain now. I was even thinking if we can mount solidarity broadcasts to watch what is happening in the courts early this morning.
Yeah, I have an appointment in the morning. We are supposed to come out here. I have an appointment tomorrow. Yeah, that's why. But we'll come back tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens, we take it over from there. It's even better we come after the distance so we can be able to take it from wherever they stop. It's okay. No problem. Let's call it a day. Biafrans, we're going to see you tomorrow, and stay blessed. My sisters, I love you so much.
Good night.
Because let me say one more thing.
Nelly, what do you say?
Somebody say somebody said pay respect to the family. If that family,
you don't need to be answering them, Dr. Nelly. For me, I think you don't need to answer them. The people that
you will never see land of Biafra. Oh. Biafra, Fulani boy, Emmanuel.
Bye bye.